I hath started recording. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
So this is the second run through of my D&D one shot that I've done for the Escape Project. We have a wonderful group of randos from the internet here that are playing with us. If you guys would be up for it, I'd like you to introduce yourself and tell us what character you're playing, and then maybe wiggle around your token a little bit. So whoever that is circling, thank you. Oh.
Yeah, my name is Callum, or you can call me Unlucky, and I'm playing a tiefling called Maud.
Amazing. What class are you playing?
I'm an arcane trickster rogue.
Amazing. We'll move on to Begonia.
Yes, that would be me. My name is Daniel. I'm playing Begonia Bumbleberry, and she is a bard entertainer.
Amazing. And then we've got the Asmar here.
Oh,
How do you
my
pronounce? I don't know how
name
you.
is my name is
Sorry.
Adria, and um, I'm playing an Asimar cleric, and his name is Anatole.
Amazing. And then I am assuming that Unlucky here is. Are they playing a character, or are they just kind of lurking in the chat?
Whoa.
I started.
You started?
Yeah, I'm
So
Maud.
I go by
Oh, you right.
Cliffo.
You are Mord.
Cliff
So
is
it's
Cliff.
Yeah,
Cliff's
I go
Cliff.
by Cliffo on the internet, Cliff O'Malley, and
Amazing.
so named my character for simplicity. I'm a
Do you have
human
a
cleric.
cleric? Do you have a token?
Yeah, he was. Oops, he was this one.
I think there's two now.
Oh, there's three of them.
For some reason, your token is not showing up on my screen.
Oh yeah,
That
I
is
don't
odd.
see it either.
Oh, I'll delete
I
it.
don't see
And
it either.
if you get this one, no,
No.
I
no?
still see
Oh,
two.
I'll delete that one as well, and then
Now I
drag
can
out a
see
new one.
one.
Like-
Blue still.
Like your like the tokens even show up in the character sheet.
Weird.
Yeah.
If I hit edit, I have. Yeah, and this, okay, and I'll upload this into token. Let's see if that makes a difference. How's that? Any different?
I cannot see it.
Nope.
It should be one square below my character.
Let's see.
Mm,
Nope.
nope. It's
Uh,
it's weird because his
it is
token
weird.
for me appears like the image has not properly loaded.
Here, congratulations, Cliff. You are now token.
That token. Okay, cool.
That token.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have control of it though.
Oh, right. Here, let me. Nope, not that. Token settings. Here, maybe you can create the token. It's just Goose token, who couldn't play with us.
There we go.
Amazing. Okay, so now everyone has a token. So Cliff, you are playing a human fighter, not a kobold, as it would appear by your token, but...
A human cleric.
Oh, sorry,
drunken,
human cleric.
Drunken priest.
Amazing.
Oh, we have two clerics. Okay.
You do,
Smite
which is
everything.
good because you will need healing.
Uh-oh. Are we fighting?
Oh yeah.
Smite everyone.
There are some things that you can fight. There are some things that will attack you, whether you decide to fight them or not. There are some things in which you don't need to fight, but you might fight.
Alright, this is gonna be interesting.
Is.
My character is not made to fight.
Just stab everyone.
Oh, so I think in the
Anyway.
announcement said that we will be mostly fighting.
Mostly exploring. There are things I do have stat blocks for everything, so if you would like to, you can fight everything. You do not have to fight everything.
Thank you.
But anyway, the four of you, adventurers, travelers, whatever profession you four have claimed as your own, you find yourself on this magical airship, traveling between realms. As many people in your respective realms know, they're kind of these bubbles of reality, each with their own rules and their own realities, and gods, and religions and peoples. And only recently has the magic become available to travel between them, at least to realms that are similar to your own. And you four find yourself on this magical flying blimp-esque ship, um, just kind of in the void between realms, waiting, bored on the journey. And at this moment, you are all on deck, just kind of looking over the side, over the railings on the side of the ship, into this just swirling, multicolored expanse of nothing.
Beautiful up here, isn't it?
It's really pretty. And Begonia is just like grabbing her pantsuit. She's just making a little bit of music while we're on.
It's almost like the colors almost seem to swirl and change in tune with the music. It's kind of the material that makes up the nothingness out here. It seems to react to sentient emotion and just kind of your psyche a little bit. So it kind of swirls with your thoughts, and it likes to just change and move with the music. There's been some turbulence on the flight, whether that's air currents, small creaks in the boat, or maybe sometimes just this nothingness gets a little bit something for a moment and your ship bumps against it. But as you're all sitting here, you experience probably the biggest jolt that you have on this trip. As suddenly, in almost a magic-like flash, the four of you appear about 3 feet to the left of where you were standing.
I'm getting a little dizzy.
Normally on this flight. However, unfortunately, you guys were standing about 2 feet to the right of the railing.
Oh.
So we're flying?
You're just kind
Ah!
of. You hang there for a moment, almost like a certain cartoon coyote, as you realize that you are no longer standing on the ship, and then you all
Oh
fall
no,
into this swirling nothingness.
who did?
Wee! And this
The ship
continues and continues.
is it? Yep. You run out of breath before you hit anything because you fall what seems like forever. The ship very quickly leaves your field of view as these colors almost envelop you. Strange flashes of color and shape and pattern. Um, it seems to just flash by you as you panic as you fall. You guys see some weird images. Some you recognize from other realms you have visited in the past. Some seem completely foreign. A couple of you see what looks like these large spires of almost like woven together steel. Some of you see these colorful, strange objects. They're angular and smooth and shiny, and they're falling and tumbling around you. Um, some of you see bits of parchment and paper and quills. Some of you see almost strange facsimiles of your own form. And
Strange
as you
what? Sorry.
strange facsimiles, almost like statues,
Okay,
wax
okay.
figures of yourself, but they look wrong. Like just a couple of things are just out of proportion, and
If I
they're
like
stiff.
move, does the figure move with me?
No, it doesn't. It's kind of just stuck in a in like one, almost in like an action form. You only catch a glimpse of it as you continue falling. And you don't actually remember hitting the ground, you only remember waking up.
Ooh.
Let
Make it easy.
me
Hello.
go back to the correct, make sure that OBS is still working. Yep. And then let me go to the correct page for you guys.
Delio.
You wake up on some sort of wood grain surface. There seems to be some furs and some blankets laid under you. Let me find the dude's token.
Oops.
Father treatment.
I was on the wrong layer. There we go. Hey, where is this dude's token? That's because I'm on the wrong tab. That's why I can't find him.
You need to go again. I can check him out.
Nope, that's not him.
There are 4 tokens now, so I think we're good.
Yes, there should be a 5th token that I forgot to put on the thing, which is fine because I will just use this dude. So as you kind of all wake up, you notice there's this, it's like an old hooded traveler. Looks like he's got just a basic camp set up. On this, it's got a wood grain, but it's very, very large wood grain. And as you look around, you realize that you were sitting on this giant stump. Like, this, you can't even imagine the size of the tree that this must have been at some point. I mean, it's almost the size of one of the biggest buildings in some of your capital cities. And this traveler seems to have set up a primitive camp on top of this tree stump. And he kind of, as you guys wake up, he kind of looks around, smiles at you. It was quite a fall. I was wondering when you would wake up. Welcome.
Thank you.
Hello.
Where are we?
Oh, where indeed. It's not quite a where. It's not quite real. It's complicated. Welcome to Urbos.
Would you be so kind to explain?
It's a sort of realm. It wasn't intended to be one.
Intended to be one. Does Urbos sound familiar in any way to me?
Go ahead and roll a history check for me.
Alright.
First roll of the game. Woo!
Woot woot.
Did it show it?
Yep.
Oh, 14.
No, Urbos does not sound familiar to you at all.
Would you tell us more about this realm?
I imagine that you were traveling through some sort of portal, maybe an interdimensional, interrealm ship of some sort, or perhaps it was just some magical flute. Many adventurers have fallen in between their cracks and in the realms and ended up here. Many, many.
I'd like to.
Try and help them when I can. They don't always make it back, but I'm happy to help you if you're willing to help me.
Are you from here?
Originally, but I've been here long enough, I might as well be.
What would you need help with?
Oh, well, there are a couple materials that I can't quite obtain myself. Some that would be needed to send you back.
That sounds good.
That sounds great. Where did we start?
Can I make an insight check to see if
Sure.
he's telling the truth?
Yep, go ahead.
Whilst that's happening, oh,
Jesus,
Ooh.
21.
Uh, you sense that something's fishy. The just amount of power and ability and magic that this guy has does not seem to fit into the mortal sitting in front of you. In addition, you can tell with his last statement, he doesn't actually need anything from you. He's just make it a little bit interesting, a little bit fun.
Are you toying with us?
Really toying, just you do want to get out of here, don't you? It's not really the most hospitable of wildernesses.
I would like to walk to like the edge of the stump and then just
Yes,
look around and see what I can see, get some sort of vibe
absolutely.
of this realm.
You know what? I completely forgot to add the map of the thing, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and then I will show you the map.
Wonderful.
Because I made a map.
Nice.
Should be under desktop, and then under Urbos. ¿Dónde está Urbos? Urbos. And then Urbos maps, and it is not the Urbos large map. And guess what? It's too large. That didn't work. Okay, we're gonna do this the complicated way. I thought this is the one piece of... This is the one thing I did not upload beforehand.
you can concentrate while we RP a little bit, eh?
I know it's almost there, but yeah, go
Okay.
ahead and chat amongst yourselves.
Okay. So Begonia is going to the edge and looking over?
Yeah, I'm just at the edge, looking around, maybe feel a little bit with my lyre.
Yeah, Cliff was doing the
Yes.
same. But he was
Well,
gonna...
I'm
I...
actually
Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to try to face the sun and start praying in the direction the sign is coming from.
And I'd say just make a religion check for me real quick.
Okay, religion, you say. Let me look here. Hey, going through.
Jesus, your rolls, man.
The sun is different here.
How
Times
different?
when you pray, you feel this almost like warm, authoritative but gentle presence. Kind of just as you pray, you're just kind of bathed with this warm, uplifting presence. But when you stare at the sun, it just kind of hurts your eyes a little bit, and it's just warm.
Okay.
The sun does not seem to be some source of divine power, but just a little pinprick of blinding light in the sky.
Let let all rejoice in your light.
Yep. And here is the map for you guys.
Ooh. Which tree stump are we on?
Let me close all my tabs so I can show you. You are currently here.
Alright. So
Um,
then. Bloop.
yep. So kind of as you look around, these tree stumps are the pretty much the largest thing you can see. There seems to be a cluster of them here. kind of towards the north by northwest. That needs to be on the map layer. The northwest, like way out there. You can see in the distance they're either large rock spires or maybe they're the trees that these stumps came from. Like the same type of trees. But around here the trees are the tallest, or the stumps are the tallest things. And then there are these kind of canyons. Almost like they've carved by water or maybe by very heavy foot traffic. And from your vantage point, you can probably see that a lot of these faces on the inside of these canyons have what almost look like burrows dug into them. But you can't quite get a size for how big the burrows are from where you are, just because it's so far away.
That's fair.
You can see what look like herds of some sort of animal running through these.
Sorry.
Are you casting
Didn't want.
thaumaturgy or are you just clicking buttons?
Sorry, I didn't want to click that, but
That's fine. You can see these like large herd animals traveling in lines
How far
down.
away are they?
Oh, so the tree itself, this tree itself, is about 30 feet tall. This tree stump. And then it's probably another 20 to 30 feet to the very closest of these canyons.
And these animals are in the canyons, or
Yes.
okay.
You're not
I mean-
quite sure how big they are.
Begonia's just waving at animals. Hi.
You're waving, you see something come around this street. Fuck, sorry, it's not a street. Around this canyon. It's big and red and kind of long, but not quite that long. Um, it almost looks like a giant red caterpillar. And it just kind of...
friendly.
You're not sure. You can't quite see a face on it. But it stops right here underneath a smaller tree and just... It looks like it's eating some of the leaf litter.
At this point, Begonia would probably like ask that guy whose name we forgot to ask and forgot to introduce ourselves. Like, do you know what that is?
So let me find the correct thing. There we go.
Yeah, so I would go
Looks
back
at you.
here.
It's like it would appear to be a caterpillar. Oh, they are quite the beast. Taken to calling them caterpillar beasts. Probably see why. They're friendly, if not aggravated. Although I wouldn't get in front of one when it's moving.
Okay. I'm Begonia, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Kind of nods. Oh yeah, nice name.
Thank you.
Do the rest of you have names?
Oh, I'm Cliff. Father O'Malley, if you're formal.
Kind of looks to the other two expectantly.
I look at him.
Can't help it,
He
but I
looks
have
at
a
you.
crush on your
A
name.
stare match.
And you look at him.
And I ask, did you bring us here?
Bring you here? No, not quite. You fell in. Like many others.
And my name for you is Anatole.
Not at all. Wonderful name. Now, shall we get to the business of the things that you will need to gather in order to leave?
Can't help but realise you haven't told us your name.
To choose just one. lots of people who have many of my names, and I have many names that other people have. Why don't you choose one?
Alright, Guy. What do we need to go get, Guy?
Guy. Not a name I've had before. I like it. The first thing you've actually seen on one of those caterpillar beasts, they have a sort of antennae sticking off the side of them. They're nice and reflective. They're good for pointing light in places. You'll need one of those. There's a similar creature. Um, but they wander underground in deep tunnels. They're the chitinous shell. You'll need to get some of the shed chitin for me. Well, inside of some of those burrows, some of the mice, they use lots of materials found from around this wilderness. They use for bedding and to kind of pad the insides of their abodes with. I'll need some of that. There are spiders that inhabit some of the hollowed out trees. Uh, Similar to this one, I'll need one of the glands that they use to make webbing. And the easiest by far should be just some tree bark. No, not from up near the top of the stumps, but by the roots. Just a small piece should work.
Just for myself, to make sure I heard everything correctly, there's a caterpillar antenna.
Yep.
There is something in tunnels.
Some shed chitin from some creatures that are similar to the caterpillars that live in tunnels.
Then there's pure bedding from mice.
Yep.
Uh, glands from a spider.
Yep.
That they make webbing with. And then tree bark from the roots.
Yep.
There we go. No.
You said
I
many
mean-
people have done this before.
Ooh, good question.
What was that?
You said many people have done this before.
Yes.
Do you also make them do this?
Well, these materials, they return to the realm that their adventurers came from when they return as well. It's not necessarily like I can reuse them. Not one for adventuring anymore.
Actually, if you can send us back, why don't you go back yourself?
It's, I suppose, a curse.
A curse?
Well, when long time ago, when I fell and I gathered and I went to go home, I asked our guide the same thing, and she went back, and someone had to stay, and I suppose it was me.
Can I do another insight check?
Yeah, I was like, something's not adding up here. Why would you not just go together?
Well,
Because we're with like 4 people.
yep. Insight, very high insight.
Jesus, 25.
Well, you didn't roll a 19. Kind of, you get the idea that he. So this guy fell, similar to you, and the person that is very much in his place took his spot going back. And now he's stuck here.
So do I think that he might trying to take our spot and leave us here?
You don't think so.
Okay.
You don't know why, but you don't think so.
All right, let's start. Unless you guys wanna enjoy your life on this big old stump. I say we start with the tree bark from the roots because we're like on a tree.
You did say not from this tree.
Well, it
No,
could
he
potentially be
said,
from this tree, just not from the
Oh.
top.
Ah, okay.
yeah. I I think that the easiest should be the last. Maybe we should fight off that caterpillar that you saw right there.
Bugs.
Bugs aren't the problem. It's the spiders.
Don't worry,
Fucking spiders.
I don't like either of those.
the light will show us the way.
The moment that I hear the light will show us the way, I would like to use my or is it dancing lights? There we go. To like
swear.
create like a couple of these lights that just like float around. And that points to the
Okay.
tree the roots below.
You have some magical fireflies now.
Ooh, very nice.
I will respond to that using my own spell light. Oh, just let me display here.
Yep.
And I will create a ball of light and throw it in the direction of the caterpillar.
Yeah, the way it works is is you choose an object, like a small, like a rock or a pebble or a
Yeah.
knife or something like that, and then that is the thing that glows. But there's plenty of, not really rocks, but it looks like bits of wood that have been smoothed over time
Okay.
that you can easily do that with. Yeah, and also as you kind of edge closer to this, you can see that the side of the bark that is running down the tree, the tree is so big that the cracks in the bark make very, very convenient hand and footholds.
Okay.
Which
What do you
direction was
think,
the caterpillar
Link?
again?
Oh, sorry.
The caterpillar that you saw was over here.
Yeah.
But
I get
looking
up.
out over the horizon, you can see many, many more.
Okay. Yeah, I get up on the edge, and I get over there and start offering to help people down. Just putting out my hand.
Amazing.
Anyone?
I'm
I'll
not
take
even gonna
that
make
hand.
you roll an athletics check. It is so easy to climb down. It's basically a ladder.
Okay.
Boop.
Boop.
Boop boop doop.
Bye, guy.
Bye, guy.
Who's a good guy? Yes, you will.
Yes, this is kind of rotated a bit.
Oh,
Yeah, the
roots
guy
are.
just stays there at his camp.
What guy?
As you all climb down, let me go to
Again.
the tokens.
I'm gonna try mine again. Do you see it?
Oh, it works.
I can
Yeah,
see
it
it.
works.
It's there.
Huzzah!
Yay!
Amazing.
He lives.
I'm a human again.
So you can in fact see on the very far side of the street there's a
Canyon.
token, which is uplating.
Tree.
Sorry, of the chasm.
Oh my.
That is too big. That's not how big that's supposed to be.
Holy. That's a big bug.
It's only. Come on.
Now it's tiny. It's only like 3 people.
There we
Yeah, I
go.
was gonna say it's still the size of all of us.
Only the size of a small swimming pool, yeah.
I mean, technically, I'm small as a halfling, so
If we lay side by side, we'll be bigger.
And there's I don't have a token for it, but there's like a little tree that is right here. That has all sorts of not only leaf litter on the ground, but sorts of plants that have grown up around it. The floor of this forest is very weird. You guys have seen basalt pillars.
Yes.
When they cool, they turn into this. They almost look like it's been constructed, but it's not. It's completely natural. There are these hexagonal, like just pillars of. Yes, bath salt pillars.
Sorry.
Salt. But yes, and it looks like in the middle here, there are two little paths that have been worn, and you're kind of like wondering what the hell could have made like trampled the stone into dirt this much. Um, and oh nope, that's too big. That's too big.
There's a big guy.
that's my new horse.
No, he could trample something that big.
You know, they're
Next
only
level. We found our culprit.
you know, they're only that big. But there is a small herd of them, and they
Yeah, so play Cossie
Convenient.
trample by and kick up a bit of dust.
I'm just waving at them as they're going by.
One in front just bellows. It's kind of like you can see that these guys kind of resemble bison.
Mm-hmm.
They have what looks like chitin, like a bug would have on them. And they've also got some small antennae sticking out of the sides as well. But they bellow. It's almost like the mix of a lowing of a cow or a buffalo mixed with like just something like it sounds like that sound is echoing inside some sort of hollow chamber. And it is so loud. But
Oh.
yeah, pretty much. And they go bye-bye. I'm just gonna bring them down here.
The bison went bye.
Oh, oh,
The bye bison.
Yep.
oh, you did it. You've done it now. Oh, oh, oh. I wanted to catch him. Oh, I'm too slow.
Imagining this old guy running after like very fast bisons.
Yeah.
I will catch up with you.
Yeah, this caterpillar kind of inches a little bit closer to the tree.
Can I
I
have a look to
guess.
where how sturdy its antenna is?
They actually look a bit. So most of this caterpillar is in a very much like boxy but solid shape. The antennae are the only thing sticking out.
Hmm.
So would I be able to like rip it out, or do I have to cut it out?
You're not entirely sure. You think it would depend on how sturdy it's actually attached, and you're not quite sure of that.
Okay.
What do you think? Should I get close?
I think we should kill it.
Let's
Just
see if it.
rip out his antenna of the cadaver.
Oh, I see.
Well, it could be fun.
I could do that. I start charging a little light ball in my hand. Getting ready my guiding bolt.
Can do.
Can I try and sneak around? So I'm like over here. Ish.
Absolutely. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Stealth. I've got +7. I get a 13.
Yeah, no, pretty good, pretty stealthy.
Okay.
The caterpillar does not see you.
Okay. It's
But something
blind.
else does.
Oh fuck.
As you get to kind of, as you get to kind of here, you are close enough to notice that these kind of the plates that make up the body of this caterpillar don't they seem to be hard and rigid, and they slide against each other as the caterpillar walks. And you can see that the feet are not actually attached to it's almost like a shell outside of the caterpillar. So it seems
Shrimp.
like the shell and then the actual legs of the caterpillar are separate. And you see almost like two of the plates kind of move a little bit so that there's space in between them. And you see a little mouse face.
Wait, what? Oh no.
This is going to be really big again because they're going to misinterpret the size of it, but it's not. It's actually small.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, it's huge.
Stab it.
No,
Yeah.
it's cute.
It is, however, a medium-sized creature.
Wait, it's bigger than me.
Yep.
That's one gigantic rodent. It's a capybara.
Yeah, no, pretty much. It kind of sticks its face out from in between two of these plates on the caterpillar, and then looks around,
Okay.
and
Did you say
then
we see this from the other side of the
No,
canyon, schism thing, whatever?
no, you guys don't see this,
Alright.
but you do see the horrified look on your rogue's face as this mouse just kind of spreads the cheetah's plates apart and like squeezes out itself off a little bit, looks at you.
Can I try and make my way back to the group?
Yes. Moment you move, the mouse just runs away.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's a mouse inside that thing.
We see it run away.
Yeah, you do see the mouse run away.
Oh, what the heck was that?
It
Where
was
did
living
that
inside of
come
it.
from?
Does
In
the
it.
caterpillar stop moving or something?
I think it's just munching on the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Should
Moves
I
a little
shoot
bit again.
Okay.
So
Need to wait for its kind of like its body kind of like has gaps in between. That's where we go for it.
Then
How
it's-
far away are we from the caterpillar right now?
I mean, like
15 feet.
25 feet.
Oh, so this is on skill. Okay.
Yep.
Good to know.
Are you guys ready for a fight?
Are you ready for a fight? And I cast Guiding Bolt.
Amazing. I love it.
Oh, you want the description though?
Yeah, go ahead and put the description in there.
I'm guessing we're gonna roll initiative.
Yes, please. Please do roll
It's
initiative.
most friendly.
Alrighty.
Okay, let me
Caterpillar.
bring up the...
Yeet. I hate the fact that when I created this character,
Oh.
I rolled so poorly that everything that I'm gonna do this entire one shot is gonna go bad.
My
Wow.
initiative was not. Okay.
So before you roll initiative, you need to be
Yeah,
clicking
yeah,
on your
yeah.
token.
But okay.
Oh, people are still going first.
Oh, right, because I still have that on.
I'm lost. Or who knows? Maybe Caterpillar has even worse stats than I have, but I
Yeah.
doubt it.
How do I?
Yeah, it's about to roll on that 20. It's about to be faster than all of us.
Turns.
Secretly, it's like 100 of these tiny mice
Yeah,
like string together.
it's not even a caterpillar.
Yeah, exactly.
Here,
It's the
one sec.
bison. They're just formed in a line.
Here, let me.
You don't have to tell us when the caterpillar goes in the turn order. You can just keep that to yourself.
Yes. However, putting it in the initiative order makes it less likely for me to forget to make the caterpillar go,
Fair enough.
which I have been known to do. Be step block. Amazing. Boop doo. We're gonna be rolling a d20.
Ooh, pretty good.
So that's all of 10.
Oh,
That's a -3.
Okay, so
Some insane reaction speed coming from this caterpillar.
eek eek eek. Okay, no, we're going around to 19. Cool. So that is Anatole. Anatoly.
Yeah, but wasn't he shooting a spell
Yeah,
first,
right.
like a
Thank you for
A
surprise?
reminding
guiding
me.
bolt.
So let's do the guiding bolt that you.
well, I imagine I missed anyhow
It's a
because in
9 to hit.
a 9 to hit.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, you It does hit the caterpillar, but it glances off of its shell and just like
Ooh.
does absolutely nothing.
Hmm.
It doesn't even leave a scorch mark.
Just for me, what does a guiding bolt look like?
So it just looks like a, what do you call it? Incorporeal baseball or softball. And I just throw a little ball of light, like a lit light bulb. And it hits and it clatters against the shell and does just nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes sort of a pop.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay.
Caterpillar just kind of like slowly turns its head
I
and
say
goes back to eating.
it seems like you were not ready.
But now it is your turn again. So
Yeah.
because you are at the top of the initiative order.
It's a
No,
oh yeah.
it's my turn now, right?
Whoever has the 19.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me. So I said, "Are you ready to fight?" He shoved
Oh,
the
right.
guiding
Never mind
bolt,
then.
and I'm saying like, it seems like you were not ready, and I'm gonna use scorching ray. So I'm gonna display it here. So I'm gonna shoot 3 bolts of fire to the
Okay.
caterpillar. So does
50.
15 hit?
And you make 3 attacks with scorching ray.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll 3 times.
Oh,
One more time.
fuck it.
There we go. Unfortunately,
Yes.
all of those. Let me just check that ability. Yeah, all of those hit it, but then glance off the shell, doing absolutely no damage.
Okay. 0 damage. Okay.
The first one you did with a 15 maybe leaves a little bit of a scorch mark.
Okay. Um, does the bonus action? I do nothing. Okay.
Okay.
I think that's the end of my turn.
Sounds like it. So now it is Cliff's turn, I believe.
Cliff's back
Yeah.
up. He looks a little embarrassed and looks at his feet and scratches his head. And he goes, well, I guess and he runs forward and he tries to jump on top of the caterpillar. How close is he? Within 25?
Ooh.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would work.
so you can
Nice.
make it there.
I'm just like clapping from the sides.
Okay, so I run forward.
Yep. In order to try and climb on top of it, that would be an athletics check,
Okay,
and that would take your action.
okay, that's cool. Let's do athletics, which I'm not great at. This will be fun.
Nice.
Hey,
17.
Yeah, you're able to find the shell itself, the chitin shell itself is very, very smooth. So you can't really get grip on it, but you're able to kind of stick your hand in between two plates
ooh,
and then grab the edge of a plate.
I'm afraid he's gonna pinch me real bad. Okay,
And
I'm in.
you're
I'm on it,
doing
in it.
that. Huh?
I'm in it. Yeah, good.
So are you just trying to climb on top of it or trying to like squeeze in between the plates?
No, just trying to climb on top of him. I was gonna
Okay,
get on
yeah.
top.
Ride a caterpillar.
Yep, ride him.
Yeah, you managed to get on top of it. Caterpillar is what doesn't seem to be phased by the attacks, but is just kind of like very, very confused now.
Cliff's just going, oh, I gotcha. Yo.
Would you like to do anything with your bonus action?
Bonus action. No, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save any bonus actions. That'll be my turn.
Okay. It is the caterpillar's turn. Caterpillar is going to let out a very, very similar bellow. It's maybe louder than the bison, if that's possible. And I would like all of you guys, actually maybe not all of you guys. Never mind. I would like only
Beautiful.
Cliff here to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save incoming. Wisdom.
Jesus, you guys are rolling so good.
Yeah, you feel like if you were any lesser of a stoic man, that this bellow would have sent you running, but you can steel yourself and you are not frightened.
I'm still a little afraid though. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble, guys.
But you do not have the frightened condition.
Sounds good.
It is now our rogue's turn again.
Okay. I'm going to run on to the other side of it. Wait, so let me see if I can make it. Yeah, I can make that. To the other side. I don't know, would this give me sneak attack?
Yes, because you. I'll say yes because you are.
Okay.
Because you do have an ally within 5 feet of the creature.
Okay, I'll pull out my rapier and I'll go to try and strike it in between the plates.
Yes, go ahead and roll to hit.
That would be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, you run up, and you kind of stick your rapier in between the two plates, and you expect to immediately sink into something softer, but you have to actually like go quite far inside the plates before you actually do strike something. So that is a hit, and I would like you to roll for damage.
Okay, that's the rapier's damage. And then sneak attack is 2d6.
Sneak attack.
So that is a 13 in total.
13. Amazing. And as you're doing this, you kind of just catch a glimpse actually inside as your head slips between two of the plates for a moment. And you can see there's actually like the caterpillar itself has some pretty spindly legs. And it's not very well protected inside whatsoever. You also see another mouse just kind of staring at you, and 3 other insects. They look almost like lice, maybe, but they're very, very big. They're also a medium-sized creature.
Okay, after you attack, then I'd like to try and back away 5 feet.
Yep.
Scream that there's things inside of this caterpillar. There's a bunch of creatures inside it.
It's a party.
You can do that. Do you use your bonus action ability so that you do not get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, kind of an action to disengage.
Amazing. Begonia.
All right. Question.
Yes.
I have
Answer.
this thing. If it wants to put it in the chat. There we go. So, would you say that I can just walk under the caterpillar?
Yeah. You can totally walk under the caterpillar. If you wanted, you can also slip. You're small enough that you can slip inside the plates without losing any of your movement as well with that ability.
Yeah, I have 25 feet of movement, so I can get right here. Like, right. Wait, I went to drag. I can, like, get right here.
Yes.
This is all my movement.
Oh my, that's personal.
It's very personal. So what do I... Just very briefly at a glance, what do I see?
Are you under the caterpillar or are you inside the caterpillar?
I mean, you mentioned I can go through the plates to go inside, so I guess
Yep.
I would do that instead.
Amazing. You kind of actually step fully inside the caterpillar, and you see it's actually quite a bit of space. Let me just check the exact numbers of how many people can fit inside there. I think that it's 6.
Yeah, and I'm small.
Yeah. Oh, 8. So this has enough room for 8 medium or smaller creatures to fit comfortably inside of the caterpillar.
Oh, wow.
And it's kind of like the plates kind of curve in, so you're kind of like sat against the plate,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see that down the middle of the caterpillar is where the actual body of the caterpillar is, and then there's just space on the inside. One thing you notice is that it looks like some of the chitin here is shedding on the inside. You didn't notice on the outside because all the shed would immediately fall off. But it looks like it doesn't quite fall off as easily on the inside of these chitinous plates. And you can see that some of these lice-like creatures are going through with their many insectoid arms and just kind of picking off bits of shed chitin and bits of moss and algae and mushrooms that are growing on the inside of here and just kind of cleaning them off and then eating them.
All right. And if I look to the front of this collection of things,
Yes.
do I see where the antenna would connect with body? Or is it just purely outside?
It looks to be purely outside.
All right.
You do see
I have no
the
movement.
space inside of the caterpillar ends when it gets to where you think its head is.
Okay.
So
okay.
you don't have quite as clear of a view, but you think that the antennae are probably only external.
Gotcha. Then, if you'll allow me, unless you say this was your action for perception, which is fair.
I didn't make you roll a check, so you still have an action.
All right. In that case, I will go like, hey, I can do this too! And then I have this thing. Wait, how do I... Do I just do this?
Yep. Amazing, that hits.
Great. How do I roll this thing to do damage? Like this.
You should be able to... Yep. Amazing.
Yeah. Oh, I rolled max damage as well.
Very nice.
and I'm trying to damage the caterpillar itself and not any other creatures that are hiding between its plates.
Yeah. In fact, once you stab it, one of the lice creatures just kind of like crawls out of the plate, and then you guys see this. They crawl out of the plate and just book it.
Ugh.
Bye. Yeah, that's my turn.
It's your turn. Amazing. Guess whose turn it is? Again. Anatola. Oli.
Okay. I'm going to get a little bit closer, but not too much. Like that's yeah, about that. And actually, I'm going to try to wait, sorry, to see his face.
Yep.
And I'm going to try again with the scorching rays, but I'm going to try to hit him in the eye.
Okay.
So okay,
Ooh.
a little
25.
One of those does hit.
oh
The
okay.
first two. So the only eye-like thing you can see on the caterpillar is the entire front of its face. Seems to be
Yes,
one big compound eye,
yes.
and similar to what a fly has. But it is big and oblong and takes up the entirety of the face, and it seems to be shielded by some sort of translucent shell. Um, the first one bounces off, leaving a little scorch. The second one bounces off, doing nothing. The third one just absolutely decks it in the face, and you can
Okay.
see a couple of cracks spread across that shell, and lots and lots of scorching. So go ahead and roll damage for the third scorching ray hit.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's sad.
It's the
Okay.
thought that counts, right?
Sure.
I rolled max damage. You roll lowest damage.
Yup.
Okay.
Equivalent exchange.
Exactly.
Would you like to do anything else?
Not for now.
Okay. Caterpillar, after you cracked basically its eye, it does like do this like weird clicking scream type thing.
Okay.
Not seem to enjoy that. Cliff.
All right. Cliff is trying to ride it, and he's holding on. Can he see those antennas on his head?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to climb up towards the antennas and just grab a hold of one of them and
Yeah.
pull.
And pull. I'd like you to make another athletics check just to see kind of
Okay.
how well you do that, but also if you have a there's a potential of you pulling it off. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You there is a part of it that kind of sticks out sideways before it like becomes an antennae, and so you just kind of jump, grab hold of that, swing a little bit, and your weight just rips it off the side of the caterpillar's head. And you can see that you've broken the chitin straight in half from that bit, and there is some stringy bits on the inside, along with just a lot of goo.
It, less excited about having it.
But you do now have the antennae of one of the of this caterpillar.
Do I have? I think I have any movement left.
Yes, I'd say you do because that was your action.
Right. Then I will take my prize and just kind of probably stand up after ripping it
Yep,
out
yep.
and falling to the ground, and then go back a couple of steps Just a couple of steps up.
It does have an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you just ripped off a piece of its body. It makes
Yeah.
sense.
So it is going to use an ability called Kite and Slam. So it basically turns and moves and just runs you over.
What
Uh-oh.
happens with me?
Whee!
You are inside of it, yes?
Yes.
You see the legs start to move, and there's a bit of a rumbling and a bit of a jolt forward, and then so let's see if it actually hits you. Where is that attack? There we
Oh
go.
yeah. How many hit points?
I'm gonna roll another d20, and it is a +7 to hit. So that's 17, and that hits you, I assume?
Yes, it does.
Let's actually move the initiative order down. Yeah, so it does, in fact, hit you, and it does d8. That +4. 24 damage.
Really?
Yep.
You're dead.
I'm unconscious.
Oh no.
Would you say, I believe that's the attack of opportunity, right?
Yep.
Then after that would have been my turn.
Yes, so it is now your turn.
Yeah. Would you
And,
say that I noticed my surroundings moving and a very loud as somebody
Yes.
fell to the ground?
And
Yes.
Yeah. So then what makes sense for me to do is
My turn.
first slip out of these plates
Yes.
from whichever side I emerge, which
Yep.
is apparently here.
Oh, you can emerge from either side you want.
I will emerge from the back side.
Amazing.
And then... Oh yeah, easy. I see a guy on the ground. I go over. Change
Yep.
back to pointy thing. There we go. And like waving. Hello? Hello?
Is
And then like poke him like in the face. And as I poke him, I would like to cast Cure Wounds at level 1.
okay.
Creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Amazing. Go ahead and roll for that.
So you heal 7, Cliff.
very nice.
You are now awake, and you are clutching the
You're-
antenna of
And you're
this
being
caterpillar.
poked by me in the face. Like, hello? Hello? And that's my action.
Amazing.
Just saying it would have been my turn. I haven't taken mine.
Oh shit, have you not?
No.
Oh, we skipped you. Rewind, your turn.
I mean, he can still do it of that. I'll do this at
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
time. As they say, it just knocked Cliff onto his ass. I will then cast Magnify Gravity towards its head.
Towards the caterpillar's head?
Yeah, towards the caterpillar's head to create a 10-foot sphere radius. There, 1 second, I've never used this ability before. Let me put it in chat. Each creature in this sphere makes a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 force damage, and its speed is halved until the end of next turn. So yeah, the caterpillar has to make a...
Constitution saving throw.
I'd cast it a bit further down if it is going to hit them.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can
I'd
easily
make it so
cast it. Yeah, if you cast it like there, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is a con save from the caterpillar. Which is d20 plus a lot of cons, so
As long as it has a 1 in con, it's going to save.
yeah.
It's a very small save of 11.
Yep, yeah, it saves.
Like successful failure, it takes half as much
Uh,
damage.
but you know
Okay,
what
so it still
else
takes half damage.
rolls? He said it was an 11 save.
11 save, and it takes half damage if it succeeds.
Okay. So how much damage does it do?
Half of 11, so either 5 or 6.
Okay.
Force damage.
That's 28. You hear a caterpillar squeal. You also hear a couple of pained squealing chittering from inside the caterpillar, along with what sounds like this pained squeal of some rodent.
They got what they deserve.
Horrifying. Oh.
But that does last for an entire round, so anyone that walks in there has to make the save.
Okay. And then Begonia just went, so now it is your turn. What is the name of your character? Anatole.
Okay, so now that I have damaged his eye, I'm going to try to cast Burning Hands in his face.
Okay, Burning Hands is... You need to be able to touch it, yeah?
No, it's a
No.
it's a cone. It's you present
Oh,
your hands and a cone of fire expands.
that was Shocking Grasp I was thinking of. Okay, cool.
It's
Yeah,
a
so Burning
15
Hands.
foot cone.
Yeah,
Amazing.
so it should be something like here and here.
Yep, you can get the caterpillar and none of your allies in that cone.
Yeah.
Unless you want to.
So it should. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
This thing is definitely not dexterity.
Okay, it takes full damage.
Yep, well also it has a -3.
Oh wow, that's a 5.
So it rolled a 5.
So it takes 7 damage because I suck at rolling damage.
Oh wow, you rolled a 3, a 1, and a 3.
Mm,
Ouch.
doesn't matter. And that's my action. And
Yeah, caterpillar seems hurt. You also hear more screaming and pain chittering coming from inside the caterpillar.
As the little capybaras are being burned
Yep.
and cooked.
Dinner is served.
Exactly.
Not really burnt, more like just roasted in an oven.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
How we like them.
so I would like to move close to my ally.
Yep, can do.
With that's 20. No, that's 15 feet. So I would like to use my remaining 15 feet to drag him away a little bit.
Can do.
Thank you.
So that's half movement speed, so that should be 10 also.
Yeah.
So
He's also not, like, unconscious anymore, so I'd just go... Oh, that's not it. I'd give you 10 feet of movement.
okay, so uh, here I cannot move him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be kicking my chubby little legs to try and help you.
Amazing. Guess what? It's your turn now, Cliff.
All right. Well, I still have the antenna.
Yep.
I got it. I'm gonna try and hand it over to Anatoly.
Cliff hands you this caterpillar antennae dripping with goo.
Would you take it?
I would take it.
Okay. And then I would and I would run back in like a dum dum.
Amazing.
I would recommend that since you're walking to the gravity field.
Oh yeah, I see the gravity field happening, don't I? It's a
Yeah.
wobbly. Yeah, yeah. If you,
You
as
were
long as you can see it.
conscious. You should have seen.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
some
wanna
of,
join
some of
in.
the chitin
Riddles.
is a bit dented.
But
Okay.
is the gravity
Gravity
field
field.
affecting the whole caterpillar or only the front part?
It seems to be more focused on the front part, but let me measure, because you cast from like here. Yeah, yeah. So the,
Oh,
the,
Get
the
it back
very
in.
tail end of the caterpillar is unaffected.
Oh, this is better. What I would do? I would just cure myself, and I would use a second level slot, and I would go. What happened? I got the thing. Should we run away now?
How many do we need?
Amazing.
Nice.
You
You
just
just
needed.
healed.
The guy said you just needed one.
As you ask him, Anatol, if we should run away, you see as his eyes are flaring with light, and he tells you, "The impure should burn."
I'm a little afraid of you now. And he turns around and gets ready to fight it again. But that was my turn.
Okay.
You just healed for more than I have in my hit point.
I used my highest level slot, so I didn't need to do that.
Just funny.
That's not the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. How far away are you?
20.
Okay. So the caterpillar is going to. It does still have halved movement, but its movement is insane. So it's going to turn. It looks like it's upside down right now, but it's not.
It made the save, right?
Oh yeah, it did make the save. You're right.
So yeah, it's reduction.
Okay.
It doesn't apply to it. Only the
Amazing.
things inside of it that failed, they can't move.
Yeah. So actually, here I'm.
Or they're
going
dead.
to-
Either or.
They're being dragged along.
Flip
Or maybe
horizontal.
I
There we
see
go.
like a roasted chicken fall out.
Yeah.
No,
Come
however,
to the ground.
this caterpillar does charge at you two,
Okay.
Uh-oh.
and is going to attack the person currently holding its antennae.
Mhm. Oh,
That would be me.
Let's put the target on him. Here, take this real quick.
That would
Um,
be me.
and it is going to use its chitinous charge because it moves at least 20 feet before it reaches you.
Okay.
Oh dear.
So it is going to
Ca-
attack you
can
with.
the caterpillar be blinded?
You're not sure.
It's for my future. Well, anyways, I'm gonna use my future warding flare. So, let me display it in. It's Juicy imposes disadvantage on attacks against me to people I can see that can't be blinded.
Okay, is that a
There's no save or anything. I it's
yeah?
disadvantage.
Is that a reaction or?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna use that right now as it attacks you.
Yes.
Awesome. So it rolls at disadvantage. Turn over out of the way. That rolls at disadvantage. So that's 17 plus 7 to hit.
Does oh 17 plus 7 to hit. Okay, okay.
Yep. So that still hits you, I assume.
Yes.
I would like you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, those are not my forte.
Got this.
No, I don't.
You actually make it.
Oh,
I told you, you got this.
you got this.
So you are not knocked prone.
okay.
However, you do take the 48 plus 4 damage.
Oof.
So that's 24 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
You're rolling high. You're rolling really high.
Okay. I'm still standing though.
And because it's And because it used straightness charge, it can use bellow as a bonus action instead of an action this turn.
And that's the fear thing, right?
Yes. So I would like the three of you, not Mr. Rogue over here because you are out of range, but the three of you, I'd like to make a wisdom saving throw. Who was it that made the wisdom saving throw last time?
Me, Cliff.
Cliff? So Cliff, you do not have to make it. You are immune.
Oh, good, because 15.
I am brave as a halfling, so I have advantage on my wisdom
Yes.
saving throw?
Yes.
Great. How do I roll? Oh, that's just a +0. I just roll 2d20s.
Yep.
How does this work?
If you just want to roll a straight d20, hover over the die, the d20 symbol in your bar.
Oh,
Never
Or you can
mind.
do that.
Oh my.
Even if I have advantage, I have a 5. I rolled a 1 and a 5. I'm
So,
scared.
good thing you were not directly in front of it. You are frightened.
Which means that I have to use my action to move away from it as far as I can?
No,
Yes. Let me
actually.
see if I can put this.
Oh,
Find it so you
most.
can't go towards it.
Yeah, most fear effects are simply that you cannot move towards it, but they do anything else.
Okay, let's see.
I
Frightened.
think it's.
You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of fear is within line of sight, and you cannot move. Oh, you cannot willingly move closer to the source of fear.
Okay. But I am free to use my action the way I want to. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, and you can move sideways, like you don't have to run away.
Okay. Is that the caterpillar's turn? Actually, don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah, no. It is now your turn, Mr. Rogue.
Okay. My gravity field will end, and I'll. Wait, how long is this? I will charge at it. There, I make it. To here, and I will go to stab it with my rapier again, in between its
Amazing.
armor.
And you do also get sneak attack this time, as well, because someone is within 5 feet of it.
20. Dirty 20 at least, but.
Yeah, and if you're attacking in between the plates, then yeah, absolutely.
And then. Woo!
You stab it, and the caterpillar goes stiff.
And an extra 5 for sneak attack.
You stab it, and the caterpillar just kind of freezes up for a moment. Or its legs start to curl in. And it is not moving anymore.
Ooh, ooh, ah, oh my. That was. Ow. Is our friend unconscious still?
Huh?
Is our angel friend unconscious with all that damage, or did they get healed? was looking at my spells.
I never went unconscious.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
Yeah, I have 30 HP.
Yeah,
like double of mine. Jesus.
You'd be dead.
24.
And the remaining little critters that were inside the caterpillar
I mean,
squeeze
I
out
could,
and then skitter away.
I have.
Some of them don't make it.
Fair.
One
That's
actually
probably
crawls
roasted.
out because the rest have been crushed and then just burnt to a crisp.
Ooh.
So,
Looks like we're having dinner tonight.
Yeah, what do they smell like? Is it tasty?
It smells like burnt fur, honestly.
Uh, uh,
I'm
oh,
gonna
nice.
use this to heal myself.
Sounds good. Oh, I gotta scroll
So
down.
it's not a lot, but it's something.
Did this caterpillar have 2 antennas? Or just one?
It did. It currently has one.
Okay, I'm gonna climb on top of it and try to yank the other one out.
To do. Especially since you have time and a weapon.
After healing myself, I'm gonna approach the caterpillar and say, the impure should burn. And I'm gonna extend my hands and I'm gonna start casting Word of Radiance again and again.
Okay, is that something that you can do?
Yeah, it's a
Word of
cantrip.
yeah.
If it's a cantrip, then yeah.
So it's like burning light extends from my hands, and you see as the caterpillar starts to roast a little bit.
Yeah, it's less roasting because it's radiant damage, but it's more just like some of the
Microwaving.
chitin just starts disintegrating and bleaching just from the bright light.
Would I be able to stop you? Hang on, here, hold it there just a moment. Between bursts of radiant energy, I'd like to investigate, or well, I can't name skills. I'd like to look inside the corpse or inspect the corpse
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
any of the ingredients that we were after.
Yeah, after a few tries, I guess I would just get tired and just sit down.
I can
Yeah.
help you look around if you
I'm
want.
also going to give you the handout that has the the thing on it. Okay. Side antenna.
Wait, this is a
It's a car.
what?
It's a truck. No wonder we
No,
got
we
so
don't know
twins.
any of this.
Isekai truck? No, no.
So this is what the antenna from the caterpillar looks like.
We killed a truck.
We killed them. Oh, it was a
Oh,
bus.
this is an isekai, and we just fought Truck-kun.
Truck
Serves
The
it well.
mice and the fleas were riding it like a bus.
I mean, true.
Oh my,
Can we
oh
go
my
back
word.
to Guy
What?
and show him this thing? Wait,
Worst
can I
school
see
trip ever.
myself? Oh my god, I can see myself. And I just like start looking at myself like in this weird reflective area, like
Yeah.
looking at myself and like poking it, like hello, hello,
Yeah. It's
hi.
I'm assuming we have mirrors.
hey, you would. Glass
Yeah.
mirrors are very expensive. Um, Probably the best mirror that you guys would have had access to as adventurers would either be a lake, pond, or puddle, or a bit of copper mirror that was hammered flat. And those don't necessarily show the best reflection. This is like the chitin that is the reflective bit seems a bit scratched. Um, and it maybe looks like things that are in the mirror or in the reflective chitin, they appear a little bit more farther away in the mirror than they actually are. These objects in mirror are closer than they appear.
Yeah. Can I use mending to try and get rid of the scratches?
Absolutely.
This is one of my cantrips.
Yep.
So it can a single
Yeah.
break or tear in an object that I touch.
Yeah, totally. You can do that a couple times and get rid of most of the scratches. And then you get a really clear reflection of yourself.
And I'm just like looking at myself in the mirror.
I see. Cliff
said
sees
he
you
wanted one.
cast magic on it and goes, "Ooh, what'd you do? What happened? What is it? Let me look. I want to look. Can I look?"
There you go. I don't have it, but
So he's marveling at the mirror as well.
Amazing.
Well, Guy said he only wanted one, so I'm gonna put mine in my backpack. He doesn't need that one. That's coming with me.
oh
Fair
no,
enough, fair enough.
we've got one of those in the party. We've got a hoarder.
we've got antenna. Is there chitin? We find where these mice were going. We need spider glands and tree bark.
Yep.
Ooh, ooh. Actually, question. I have the spell identify.
Mm-hmm.
Can I identify the antenna?
You can certainly try. It was 10 minutes to cast ritually, I believe.
I have no clue how
Wasn't
ritual casting works.
wasn't like an hour?
It's
No, 10 minutes.
10
Yeah.
minutes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, usually identify is used to find the purpose and name of a magical item. You're not entirely sure if this antenna is magical or not.
Maybe it will tell me something that I don't know about it. So, whoop.
Oop.
I'm looking for tree bark over here. What is this? A tree or a bush or a shrub?
Oh, freaking money.
Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, you don't get any information about a magic item because this is not a magic item. It seems like there is no magic affecting it whatsoever. Um, Seems completely natural. The only hint of magic you get is the some divine magic, just a bit of it fading away that you imagine is from your friend hitting it with a bunch of fire and
Over and
um,
over and over again.
divine spells over and over and over again,
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
as well as it looks like some what's the school of magic that deals with gravity, but some of that magic from your rogue friend.
Gotcha.
Where is it?
Other than that, it just you don't get any information from it.
Force. Yeah, it'd be force damage.
No, transmutation school.
Oh, but it's actually graviturgia.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure some of this bush you're inspecting has been hit by my gravity thing, so it's probably in the ground.
Yeah,
Oh.
it is a tree. It seems it's similar to the big trees that are around, but it is a sapling. And by that I mean it's about 4 times your size.
Okay, but it's got very thin bark. This isn't the bark we're looking for.
Yeah, no.
These aren't
Okay.
the drugs you're looking for.
So it's like 8 times my size. Or
It is a big tree that you imagine has been there for many, many, many years, but it is a sapling compared to the tree that you just climbed down from.
I don't know about you guys, but this insect was more worthy opponent that I expected. I should
Indeed.
we shouldn't rest for a bit. I'm not feeling too well.
Oh, are you still? I thought you healed. Here. I have some healing for you, and I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Where is it? Where is it?
Let's just pat each other on the shoulder. Heal, heal, heal.
Yeah. Here's a regular Cure Wounds. We'll see how that does.
oh wow,
Amazing.
10.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm rolling hot. I'm rolling very hot.
In any case, I don't think I'm prepared to fight more of those or even more dangerous creatures.
Indeed. Let's not fight any more of these.
Let's go
We'll
back to
get into
Guy
any.
and give him his
Guy.
weird mirror.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Easy, good old guy. We can get the bark along the way.
You don't want to explore anymore. We've just got out here.
Well, we need to get the bark. You know, from the
Yeah.
big tree.
Yeah.
Get that.
Yeah.
Give that to him, so we don't have to carry it around.
Oh, right here.
Maybe
These.
we can fight these other ingredients tomorrow or after we rest for a bit.
Oh, all right.
And you see as my character springs wing, from nothing, and he flies up to the tree.
You have
Do you?
fly?
Yeah.
Zamar.
Just have some more things. But
How?
also like jog,
Wait.
don't mind me.
What
You-
is an Azimard?
It's my race.
What
They're
kind of
like-
race is that?
They are half angels,
Ooh.
basically. And they, depending on what kind of Azimar you have, one of the kinds of Azimar, which evidently Anatole is,
wow.
can sprout wings temporarily for like a few minutes and fly around.
1 minute to be exact.
A minute.
Time to go for a light jog.
So you guys are
Oh.
headed back to the tree?
Yeah.
Collect some bark along the way as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the bottom of the tree.
Yeah, when you get to the bottom of the tree and you start looking for bark, and you kind of realize this as you're climbing down the tree, but now it's even more. This bark is almost as thick as stone.
I will grab my dagger and try to like. Wait, you can't see me. Why am I moving my arm? I'm like trying to grab bark from the tree with my dagger.
You're able to, with your dagger and with, you find a small enough part of it that looks like it's already loose a little bit, you're able to pry it off. And you get some tree bark. Let me show
Great!
you the tree bark on another little handout.
I do have like a mini hammer I use to hammer in pittons. Can I just use that to get some for myself?
Yeah, totally.
Yep, that's mine. It's coming with me.
Hoarder, hoarder,
Oh,
hoarder.
You have some tree bark.
One of the piggy's houses got knocked down.
This is a
Unfortunately.
brick. Like, I am fairly certain that I would recognize this as a brick.
Well, it depends. In
Maybe-
fantasy, sometimes it is used stone.
Maybe perhaps the reason it looks like a brick is because you happened to grab a fairly rectangular piece of this bark.
If I like tap on it, what does it sound like?
It sounds pretty stone-like. Maybe like a bit hollower, like and tinier than stone. Kind of sounds like a brick.
Oh,
Tree
I
bark.
want one of my own.
Time to go build a house.
Ooh, we can build a house. And I'm just gonna like grab many pieces of bark. I'm just gonna grab some pieces of bark and build like this tiny, tiny house.
Stack them.
As they do that, I'm going to rest on top of the tree.
Sorry, what was that?
As they collect bricks, I'm going to try to rest for a bit on top of the tree.
Yeah, totally. Are you guys gonna climb up right now, or climb up later, or are you just gonna rest at the bottom of the tree? What's your plan?
Oh, I just flew up the tree.
Missing? I'm going to
the
move
rest
you
of us-
guys.
The rest of us would probably just play with bricks for a little while and then head up the tree.
Yeah,
Okay.
not like the entire day, just a little while. Like
I
make some
spent 3
fun
days
structures.
making a house.
Here's your third point of exhaustion.
What do you mean leave this place? I've got a house.
I don't need to get back home. This is my new home.
Home?
yeah.
I've made home.
Does Cliff work over here?
Can we just climb up without issue? Like a ladder? Or
Yeah, pretty much.
okay, great.
With a stay on
This-
top of the tree. Standing there, menacingly.
I have this this very fun thing called Song of Rest.
Ooh.
So this is a bard thing. So I'm just gonna grab my Oh, apparently it's a lute and not a lyre. My bad. I clicked on the wrong thing when making my character. So I'm gonna
Okay.
grab my lute and I'm just gonna make some music. Make some music.
Beautiful.
Sing a little bit.
But
Yeah, are you
Do
guys
you
taking a short
guys-
rest or a long rest?
I would like to take a long one, actually.
See, we should have made a house. We could have beds.
I mean,
We have, We have bedrolls up here, furs and stuff, furs and blankets.
Excuse me, guy?
Yes.
Do you mind if we take some of these bedrolls down to our new house?
He
I
looks
want-
he looks a bit confused at the mention of a new house.
Yeah, I want to see that reaction. I'm looking for that reaction.
Yes, free wheels.
He kind of pauses for a moment and then goes, I suppose.
Great, thank you. And I like start off and like start grabbing a little bit of bedroll, like move up and down the tree, like make beds in a house.
The house is literally like 14 bricks just stacked. It's like
Exactly. And it's only big enough for me, I imagine. And I'm a small creature, so I guess like all other people have to like crouch down to even
Yeah,
get
you
in.
have to crawl
Yep.
in.
Yup.
This is beautiful.
I'm gonna take out my antenna
Amazing.
and start combing my hair, looking at it. Ooh, I look amazing.
ooh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll use dancing lights to give you better lighting to look at yourself.
Yeah, when you pull out the antenna, the guy kind of looks over and goes, "Oh, splendid! You found one of the first items."
I'm gonna quickly chuck it back in my bag.
this one's mine.
Oh, where'd it go? Magic.
Antenna? What antenna? Huh?
You saw
We
nothing?
did. We did. We got two. He's keeping one. That's okay.
Or did I? I'm gonna cast an invisible mage hand and hold it over the edge so you guys can't see it.
Oh, that's so perfect.
I've got
That's
mage hand.
amazing.
And then my arcane tricks that allows me to make it invisible.
No way. Oh, that's so cool.
I was
I
gonna
love
hold
that.
it over the edge of the tree so you guys can't see it. What antenna?
Amazing. So are you guys going to be taking a long rest?
I think so. Yeah.
Amazing. You guys can go ahead and regain hit points and spell slots and such.
Imagine getting hit.
I
Cliff will-
click a button. Long rest.
Cliff will be antsy and want to go get moving all the whole time, but it's like he'll take his long rest.
Okay.
For 8
Question
hours
about
after
spell
closing my,
slots. How do these work?
How do spell slots work?
You
Yes.
regain them during a long rest.
With how many do I start?
You should
Depends on
have
your
all of them back.
class and your stats and everything.
Oh, so
What's
I
your-
start. There's like this 4. So I start with 4, and then whenever I cast the first level spell, it goes down by.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, great. It didn't matter for like this first day. But I want to make sure that I don't like keep using spells when I'm not able to.
As a bard?
Yes, I am a bard.
Okay. Let's see. The bard table says you should have. We are 3rd level, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So you should have 2 2nd level slots as well as 4 1st level slots.
Yeah, 4 first level slots, 2 second level slots.
Perfect. All right.
But only 1 second level spell,
Ah.
so I can just cast it twice.
I believe you can have as many. Well, it's up to like 4 spells, right? You can have 2 first level, 2 second. You choose which split you want. You can have 1 first, 3 second.
I went through the character
No, but-
creator thing,
But
so I'm assuming that did the right thing.
the split, it's for the spells you know. The slots is what are we talking about?
Yeah.
That's different.
So we get a long rest.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I know what I want.
Is
Also, to clarify, I will be resting in my house.
Amazing.
okay. It's not big enough for the rest of us though.
Yeah, exactly. So I will put
No.
myself like here.
Time to lay on top of it and just have it come.
Just as a word of warning, I will say it might be dangerous down there. Be careful.
I'll be fine. I'll be
He dies.
fine. Meteor falls. Everybody's.
This is your house. Enjoy.
Beautiful. I love it. It's amazing.
I'm gonna lay on top of the Vim and then occasionally use my invisible mage hand to throw like a pebble at his house so he thinks something's coming.
And then every time I hear something, I like look up. Huh? Huh? Oh, must have been the wind. Then go back inside.
Must have been the wind.
Yeah.
Gotta make my Skyrim reference.
No. Arcee, go awake.
So, Begonia,
Yes.
as you are taking your long rest in a little house constructed of tree bark,
Mm-hmm.
um, as you're just kind of like laying there and resting, there are some creatures that come up to you. None of them are hostile at all, but there's a couple of these mouse-like creatures come up and look at you for a second.
I
A
don't
couple of
think
the
they're able to comfortably enter my house.
no, probably not.
So I imagine there's like a snout going through like the front door. Like,
Yeah. In one of the you have some of your supplies out, and at one point you hear a little cling, chink, as it seems like one of the louse has come through and dropped a small rock in one of your little dining set pans.
okay.
You don't know why.
I have a rock now.
You do have a rock.
Okay. Great. I go back
Other
to
than
sleep.
that, nothing else gives you trouble. When you do wake up in the morning, you do see that the corpse of this giant caterpillar is gone.
Uh, if I wake up and see that, I will go up the tree and like wake the other guys up. I wake them up by poking them in the face. Like as this annoying person, I poke them in the face. Wake up, wake up, wake up! And do that with everybody. And then I relay the information like, the bug is gone.
What?
The big
Why?
bug, big caterpillar bug is gone.
Why?
Like, it's just
I mean,
gone.
go to the edge to look.
Well,
Yeah, the street. Sorry, not the street.
It's a street
What
now.
you talking about? It's not a street. The little canyon that you were fighting the other day is completely clear. You can see some trails left. It looks like something was dragged down
Oh
along
my
it.
god. Something
But
dragged away the caterpillar and left me alone.
The tow trucks.
Yep.
Amazing. I love it. I am not going to sleep in my house again. I am
Okay.
terrified.
bye house.
Yeah, exactly. Like deconstruct the house. Now there's just a pile of tree bark.
in fact, I'm gonna grab some of the tree bark and give it to the guy.
Ooh.
Oh right, we didn't even do that.
Yeah,
yesterday.
did we give the
Sword.
now that we're awake, we can give the antenna to him.
Yep.
And
Kind of looks at the
say,
antenna and the tree bark and goes, "Oh, wonderful! Yet another item located. If you would like, I would be happy to watch over these while you finish gathering the rest. Of
Perfect.
course, I would completely understand if you would feel safer looking at around the jungle.
could you remind us what more you needed?
We need glands of a spider, and the spiders are in hollowed trees. We need fur bedding from mice? Question mark. And there are creatures similar to caterpillars in tunnels, and we need something from them.
You understand more what you need now that you've seen the inside of the caterpillar. You need some of that chitin that was shed from the inside.
Oh, we could have done
Oh,
two things at once if we didn't burn it alive.
But you need it from not from the caterpillar, but from something similar
Yeah, in the tunnels.
Okay.
underground in the tunnels. Looking back
Also, I
out
just want
at
to
them.
note down, I wrote caterpillar on my piece of paper as caterpillid with double D because I was talking and writing at the same time.
Nice.
oh, okay. So we need the insides, but not of the bus. We need the
Just call it a
inside.
bus now.
We need the inside of the subway.
Yeah,
I
we need its
understand.
engine.
The subway. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Um.
Yeah,
Can
you
we go back
these
to where the
little
caterpillar was?
yeah, of course. Looking over these again, these little brown bits are seem like deeper canyons.
Hmm.
You mean these? Wait. How do I draw on this?
Go
How
to the paintbrush.
like
I wanted to say that
this?
Yep.
don't
Okay,
don't you
that part. Gotcha.
don't you guys think that burning some spiders might up our mood?
I'm sorry. What?
Yes,
Oh,
burning spiders always lifts up my mood.
Lifts up your mood.
well, we need
Yeah.
the glands intact, not food.
So you can burn them if we
Well,
got plants.
we can burn the rest.
You can burn the rest. Sure.
But we
Yeah.
need
Oh,
to
I'm
find.
like I'm going to step away from. I
I
forgot
forgot to
what
show
your
you
name was.
images of the caterpillars.
You can just call me Anatole.
Oh, Anatole. Right. Yeah.
Here's what the
Wait.
Pleasure.
caterpillars look like.
The catter booby. Wait.
Cataboo.
I want to open this in a new tab. Hang on. I need to zoom in on these guys.
Okay,
What
hear me out.
the actual? They look like a bunch of a bunch of rice balls with nori in between. These look edible.
Gummy worms.
I mean, most insects are edible.
They're pretty cute.
They're edible if you try hard enough.
I mean, everything is right.
Time to go eat some bark.
Imagine if you tried to eat bark. It's a brick.
Okay, if we go back to where the caterpillar was, it's been dragged off, so it's left
Yes.
a mark which could lead us to the cave.
Or, I mean, we don't know what it did, right? We don't know what took the caterpillar.
It's time to find out. The more you fuck around, the more you find out.
Fair. I will follow whoever wants to do something. I mean, I don't really mind. I'll just go with the
fuck
flow.
around, the more you find out. I'd like
Let's,
to try and see where the
let's-
track leads off to.
Let's wait like 2 minutes until Cliff is back.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we'll tell him the genius plan of more you fuck around, the more you find out.
Exactly. Meanwhile, I can turn
Intermission
on my
time.
light. I can turn on my light. Hang on.
I will grab a drink. 1 second.
Oh, I'm no longer going black. Perfect.
It's fine. I
I
will.
was like sitting in like a very dark room with a very bright screen. Not good for your eyes.
Yeah, I need to change 2 of the light bulbs on my ceiling lamp have burnt out, so I need to replace those before the last one
You
burns
probably
out.
should.
Otherwise, I will have the same problem.
Oh my god, this is so funny and stupid at the same time. I made a
Yes.
house out of tree bark
Yes.
and slept with lice and rats.
Yes. But none of the lice or rats are actually sleeping out in the open. You did
I
see
mean,
a
they
couple.
probably slept like on the house.
A lot of them went into these what looked like little holes burrowed into the side of this cliff.
Yeah. Fair.
There are some holes burrowed into the side of the tree trunk that they also crawled into.
Cool. Unlucky's character. Yeah, they're here. You
I'm-
had an amazing plan. Cliff is back.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to where the caterpillar was because we saw it got dragged off. Well, we don't see it get dragged off. We just know it has. So we're gonna follow the tracks back, and hopefully it leads us to one of their caves or
Mhm.
homes, and hopefully we can get the chitin from there.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hello back. I am dead.
Hi, Dad. I will play along with those jokes. I guess
So
you're
the-
technically old enough to be my dad, even.
Probably. Wait, no. No.
No, am I miscalculating?
I would have been very young.
Oh no, you would have been 17.
It
That's
could
a
be
little
mine,
bit,
though. I am 21.
Yeah.
Oh, then you're old enough to be Unlucky's dad.
Yeah.
Unlucky for you.
hmm
Amazing. All right, let's go follow a caterpillar track.
Yes. Caterpillar track. Caterpillar track goes over there. I would like someone to make a survival check to follow the track, because it does get
Okay.
less noticeable after after a bit.
Natural 1.
Wow.
By Anatole. We're going left instead of right.
May I give it a
The-
whirl?
Sure. One more roll though.
Not a bunch of repeated rolls. Okay. Shall we discuss this first, or am I just trying?
I want to know what happened from that roll.
Okay.
Very curious.
I'm
From that
into it.
roll,
We've turned
you
it over.
only see the skid marks here, and then they disappear. Something flying must have picked up the caterpillar.
Ooh. That must have been a very big bird. It's an airplane. We've got a bus, we've got the subway, there's also an airplane.
I do have a +3 in investigation if you want to try if that would work.
Well, that was not a bad modifier for a survival check, but
Yeah.
if anybody can do better than that for survival, I would encourage them to take the lead on this. But
I'm
I can do it.
-1.
I mean,
I've got a decent survival like this.
yeah, I'm going to say I'm not having any luck. Let's see if you can do better. And I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder. And I'm gonna use guidance.
Guidance.
Ooh. So I'll add this to my roll. Nice. And here comes the survival.
So that's
Nice.
a total of 20.
Nice.
Yeah, you find the tracks pick up after like 3 more feet.
So
Okay.
it's like, we all think it flew off in the air, and then there's this old guy. What the fuck are you doing, guys? It's literally here. You're all blind.
And you
Amazing.
follow it for a ways. Nope, I'm not clicking on it. I'm dragging the player's icon over there so that you guys can see it. Boop-a-doop. It kind of, so it starts here where the caterpillar died. And you drag it up here, and it goes there, and then it goes here,
Fucking the U-turn, please.
and then there, and then down there.
Someone call me
You're a genius.
a genius. We found it.
Like this entire trek of following the tracks, I'm just like humming along, being like happy.
Yeah. Well, I wonder what kind of stuff we're seeing as we follow these trails.
So as you are past this tree, it is almost exactly like this tree, except maybe a little bit shorter. Um, Along this cliffside, there are many, many, many little holes burrowed in it. You can see mice poking their heads out of some of them.
I'll wave at.
Same along here. Um, you occasionally hear a loud bellowing noise, and you kind of step out of the way as another herd of bison just like trample by. One thing you notice about these bison that you didn't notice yesterday, now that you're seeing them more, and now that you think back, you think that the caterpillar maybe had this too. There seems to be some sort of bioluminescent aspect to all of these creatures. Um, when you're about here, there was a herd of bison coming from this direction, as well as from this direction. Before they met, the bison coming from this direction, the one in front bellowed and flashed some sort of glowing spots on its body and stopped.
Okay.
Like
Just has it
screeched to a
pulled.
stop. And all of the kind of in line, all of the bison did the same. So it seems to be some sort of signal to stop.
These are cars.
And then these bison went on ahead. And then once they'd passed, these bison charged forward again.
These are literally cars on a crossroads. I love it. It's so amazing.
Yeah, we just hit a T-junction.
I know what you're talking about.
We're just-
Oh no, my chocolate!
I'm gonna say they are touched by the light.
But yeah, and as you guys continue, you see a couple more bison herds run by. As you pass by this little tinier, it's not one of the big, one of the big chasms. It's one of the skinnier ones. You can see that it looks to be a normal forest and meadow along this way.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see any of the caterpillars on these smaller chasms, but you do see some herds of these bison-like creatures grazing
Gotcha.
in the meadow.
The park. Wait.
And when you finally get here, you can see that this part is actually, there's a tunnel under it. And you can see what looks to be like this chasm. The rock that's been dug into is completely smooth on the bottom. Like it's been packed down by thousands and thousands of feet over time. But instead of these little chasms and canyons here that look like it's just been either water erosion um, or maybe lots and lots of feet. The sides here look carved, like something with claws has dug away at them.
Eee.
And then when it gets to about here and here, instead of being an open chasm, it kind of dips down into being a tunnel.
I will have dancing lights up so we're not in complete darkness as
Yep.
we go into the tunnel, which I'm assuming we're gonna do.
I'm
Yeah,
going to attach light to my shield.
Can do. As you kind of follow the path here, it does seem like there is actually like a small switchbacking path that has been carved that goes down into the chasm here.
All right, let's go.
You go.
I don't exist. Now I do exist.
So
Where
you
should I
guys,
exist?
so you guys enter here.
Gotcha.
Wait,
Ugh.
It's
Oh
my
my God.
friends,
They
the
huge again.
rat.
Time to cook them alive again.
That's not a rat.
Oh shit! No.
That's a shrimp. Ooh, it's my side.
So
Oh,
you guys know I should go in like an hour or so.
okay. We will try. We should be finished by then.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like this day of in-game time we'll get the similar to caterpillar creature thing, and we get the fur bedding from mice.
Yep.
And then the next day we'll try and not get scared to death by spiders.
Unless there's spiders in here. Ooh.
I hope not. Wait, that's a
So yeah,
lot of creatures.
they're just chilling.
Can I walk up to one of these mice?
Yep.
Like slowly. I don't want it to run away. I want it to like pet its head.
Yeah, you make an animal handling check for me.
All right. I don't think I'm proficient in this. Let's see what is gonna happen. Click. Hiya! What did I roll?
19.
Oh, nice.
19. Cool. What happens?
This mouse kind of like lean forward and pat the mouse on the head. And the mouse kind of like looks at you, sniffs you a bit, and then reaches its tiny little, I mean giant, tiny little mouse hands and kind of like ruffles your hair a little bit and starts picking through it.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
And it just kind of, it just kind of messes with your hair a little bit, licking it a little bit until it seems to be okay with how your hair is arranged, and then kind of just goes back to just chilling there.
Okay. It's cool. It's cute.
Looking over this whole area, you can see that there is another tunnel underneath an area that you can walk over. And then there's like a little island outcropping of rock above where it's smooth.
Gotcha.
And there are more creatures kind of sitting on this island. However, none of them, they are all standing well clear of this kind of smooth, sunken area.
So just from my point of view, wait, that's text. I don't want text. I want text. This part, where I just drawing this beautiful blob, is this downwards or up?
Sorry, what was that?
Is this where I just scribbled stuff? Is that down or is that up?
That is down.
Gotcha. So,
Oh boy.
scary guy is down.
It's only a little bit down. It's like maybe 3 feet down.
That's my entire height.
Yep.
Can I walk over to the edge with dark vision and see if I can see anything down there?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Perception. Yes, perception. Yes,
I will just keep playing with
a
my.
natural 20!
Yeah, you
Fun! Nice.
you kind of lean over and look down. You can see this like perfectly smooth stone. It's got maybe some scratch marks in it, but it's just so consistent that it just looks like it's part of the stone texture. Um, Interestingly, something you see kind of along the lines here, it looks like there's little bits of insect parts and maybe some bones. But the creatures up here don't seem to be scared at all.
So if you go down there, you die. If you stay up here, you live.
Looking to the left and to the right, you can see for a long ways down the tunnel. You don't quite see anything, but you do feel something. There's like a little tiny rumble in the ground.
Okay. How
You
heavy
can
are
just-
these rats?
Huh?
How heavy are the rats?
A little bit lighter than your average humanoid.
Okay. Oh yeah, they're big, aren't they? Okay.
They're heavier than I am, probably.
What
Um,
about the lice or whatever?
lice
they
would be even lighter than that.
are? Okay. Would I be able to mage hand one of them?
Ooh, how much can your mage hand lift?
I believe
Probably
mage hand is
not.
10, right?
Yeah, no, they're heavier than that.
10 pound. Wait.
Yeah,
let's
10
have a look.
pounds.
Let's
That
see.
was
It says
5.
it's 10, but let's have a look. Does this allow me to carry more?
Oh, the ledger, the main thing.
Yeah.
No, there's no extra numbers in there.
No. Okay. No. Would I be able to pick one of them up myself?
I
Yeah,
don't know,
so-
can you?
Your heart. There are some smaller mice hanging around this mouse. That would be much easier to pick up.
I'll grab this little lice guy
Okay.
and attempt to walk over to the edge and chuck him into the pit.
You are a horrible person.
Go ahead and make a contested athletics check with the louse. I'll say you're just barely able to pick it up.
It would have been
And-
so funny.
Because it
Let's
does have
struggle
a major dock to its strength, because it is a bug.
Just struggle against it and try to walk over to
So-
the edge of it and throw it
Drop
down
it in.
there.
As you drop it in, you start to hear the rumbling get louder. And some of the small dust particles and pebbles kind of on this platform here start to shake a little bit. And you can see what looks to maybe be, it's kind of hard to tell with your dark vision, but maybe some light coming from the tunnel over here. And then you start realizing that this rumbling isn't like an earthquake or rumbling at all. It's actually skittering. Very, very loud skittering of thousands of legs.
Well, that proves my theory. There's
As-
something definitely down there.
One sec, it's loading. It's not that big, but close.
I do not like this thing. What's happening with like the cute mice above as this happens? Are they running away? Are they just casually chilling while giant death monster is down below?
Yep.
I'm imagining one of the lice staring intently at a leaf that is just like gray and white.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It looks like a giant centipede is what it looks like. It's got a very wasp-like head. It's also got antennae, but they're not reflective.
No, this might be the chitin we need.
And it kind of swings forward and it stops right here. And this louse here is trying to run away. But a centipede is very fast, grabs it in its mandibles, flings it up into the air, and just bites down and swallows it whole.
Chomp.
Will.
So it's dead, and then goes bye-bye.
Theory tested.
And then it kind of stops there and it starts eating and some of the bones and other debris that are kind of along the edge here. And as it does, a couple of mice and lice come squeezing out of these spaces in between its chitin, chitin, and very, very casually walk over here and back up to the surface.
They're just
Hmm.
there were mice in this monster that just walked outside.
Yep.
Yeah, like the
I
caterpillar.
gave them a distraction.
I'm just gonna pretend to be a mouse and just walk inside the thing.
Yeah, go ahead and make an animal handling check for me.
Okay, let's hope this one goes as well as the previous one. Click. Yeah.
Yeah, good
That's
enough.
a 12. Okay, so I am inside caterpillar.
Yep, you're inside the centipede. There are
Sure.
a few other lice, a couple other mice chilling. There is a lot of either dead chitin that is still hanging onto the inside of the plates, or dead chitin that has fallen off and is just kind of sitting inside this hollowed area.
Can I grab
That,
some of that?
yeah, absolutely. It comes off pretty easily.
Great.
Does anybody else get on the centipede?
Nope.
After
done my part.
seeing my new friends go in between the plates of the centipede, I didn't see this in the previous fight, but after seeing it now, I want to try it.
Okay. You hop on in. You're Cliff, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, hello.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
it
crazy.
is. Yeah. It's a little gross. It's crazy. It's also very, very weird. The other creatures in here just seem so unfazed.
Can I poke my head out and go and wave everybody in? Come on.
Yep.
We're gonna ride the bus.
Yeah, as you're waving people in, the kind of wasp head here stops rooting around in the sides and kind of lifts his head up and does a little chirp chirp, chirp chirp.
Wait, did I see this thing come from underground or just from the wall?
From underground.
I'm not getting on that. I don't want to suffocate.
And then it starts, like, it kind of, like, bunches its legs up like it's ready to, and, like, wiggles its shoulders like it's ready to start running.
Oh, I'm not staying on this if it's gonna run.
Yep. I'm gonna put my hands up and walk away. My work is done.
If you jump out, I'm gonna be surprised by that and also jump out, but probably as it started moving.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I am
'cause-
small, and you are not.
Right.
I can just walk out of this thing.
It does, in fact, start moving.
I would like to get out of this.
Yeah, you can certainly do that.
Can I just do it, or do you want me to roll something?
Nah, you guys can both do it.
Okay, great.
It takes more movement for Cliff to do it, but you can still do it without a check.
Great.
You roll out onto the ground in this kind of hollowed out area as this one goes bye-bye. And you feel just like exposed and open as you start to hear this rumbling die down and more rumbling start again.
Uh-oh.
Coming
I'm
from this
going
direction
to
again?
Go here, up.
Uh.
Yeah, exactly. Same idea,
Yeah.
different side.
Yep. As this one goes and stops here and starts investigating the little bits left over on the side. You, Cliff, down here, see some of the chitin that this guy goes to investigate. It seems to be a bigger chunk than the others, and it is a very, very familiar red with a little scorch mark on it.
Hey guys,
Hmm?
this stuff looks a little different. You should come look. Is this what we're after?
I can move 25 feet under the caterpillar, so I'll do that.
Are you getting down with the centipede, or are you just looking at the
I'm calling it a caterpillar, but it's a centipede. Yes.
Okay.
I can roll
Okay.
another animal handling check if you want me to.
Yep.
Yep. Let's see if it's gonna eat me today.
Let's do that. I'll do a little jog around the side.
I think it's gonna eat me with a 5.
It just like you try and push some of the plates aside, and like these 2 plates don't push aside.
Then I'll try 2 other plates.
Yeah, those do. But the centipede kind of turns around and looks at you a little bit. And when you finally get inside the centipede, you realize that there's not actually space behind those 2. It looks like it's right next to where one of the legs are.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks like the bit of chitin that was on the ground just on the side here that this centipede was eating, it looks like it came from the caterpillar that you guys killed yesterday.
Gotcha.
How deep are these? Like 2-3 feet?
Yeah.
Tempting fate here. I'm gonna jump down and try and pick up that chunk of stuff. Does it want to eat the stuff still?
It still
Or
wants
is
to
it
eat the
trying to eat
stuff,
me?
and now you are one of the stuff it wants to eat.
I will. Yeah, tempt fate. That's what you get.
When he jumps down, can I cast Thaumaturgy and create like a loud bang around here?
Where? Yeah, definitely.
You
Yeah,
scared
that.
the literal shit out of me because I'm inside this thing and cannot see anything.
Gonna make it sound like a massive like thud coming from
Massive
that
thud.
direction. Yeah.
In this direction.
Yeah.
The centipede kind of looks at you and is like, you see it rears its head back and its mandibles kind of open. You think it's about to bite you, and then its
Okay.
head turns and its antennas kind of wiggle a little bit, and it just zooms over here with you inside of it.
No way. Okay.
You can certainly jump out if you'd like to.
As soon as it starts moving, I would like to try and jump up. Yes.
You can do so.
Where do I end up?
If you jump out early, you end up over here. If you jump out after it reaches this side, you can get off over here.
Then I will get up over here.
That's a free ride to the other side.
And then it just kind of goes over here, looks around.
And it's time for the next subway to come.
You've been fooled. You idiot.
There's like nothing there, and it is very confused.
If it even looks back at me, I'm gonna hop up with that chunk of stuff.
Yep.
Cool.
And it eventually just speeds off.
And I'm gonna show the dead chitin that I got from the first centipede. I'm gonna show this to Cliff. They're like, do you think this is what we need?
I was thinking this is what we need, but how big? What is it? Is it a chunk of flesh? Is it just a piece of shell?
Yeah. So Cliff, the chain that you have, you actually has a very familiar scorch mark on it. It is caterpillar that you killed last night.
Definitely caterpillar. Okay, caterpillar shell.
Yeah, but we needed the
Centipede,
centipede one.
which we got
Yep.
some
Which you do have some, so I will
Yep.
now show it to you.
time to jog
Oh,
off.
so
big-
I have that. And I'm
How
showing
big
this
is-
to Cliff. And as I'm showing it, it looks like this.
Wait,
Awesome.
It's what?
is it just some
It's like a carpet.
Carpet? What are these made
It's
from?
a doormat.
A doormat. Yeah.
A doormat. Okay. So it's
What I was-
it's a moving house.
Welcome
It's a house on legs.
You guys are not
Just-
from London. London
No.
London Underground has very recognizable patterns of fabric on their seats.
Gotcha. No, I'm not even from that country.
I am from the country, but I've never been to London. Fuck London.
Okay, cool. So I have a very gigantic scarf.
A huge scarf. How big
Yeah,
is my
it's
piece
weirdly-
of? Oh, how big is my piece of chitin? Is it like? Would it be like
It's about
like a
shield
just?
size.
Oh, I'll try and fit it to my shield.
It actually it takes very very little work and a bit of twine to affix the bit of chitin to your sorry. It takes very little
Perfect.
work to affix it to your shield.
Yeah. So within a couple of minutes, I'm just tinkering and tying little knots and stuff. And yeah, cool. I haven't. It's cooler now.
Meanwhile, I'm just trying to put on a scarf made of shed chitin, or however you pronounce this word.
Yeah, it
It's supposed to look like that.
Oh,
huh?
hey, yeah, that's the same thing.
Yep.
Oh, so we ripped off a piece of the underground.
The chair. Took a chair.
Yep. Here, one
Oh,
sec.
this
Let
is
me see the. Yep.
amazing. I love this setting. It's amazing.
We stole a chair from a train.
Exactly.
Sit on.
And I'm wearing it as a scarf, and it's probably like way too big for me because I'm.
Yep.
What am I? How tall am I? Let's look. I'm 3'2". Like I'm. It. How big is this shed kitten that I have?
It's
Would you
maybe
say it's
only 4 feet by 4 feet, and it's ragged
4?
on the edges, so it's not entirely that. Sorry, did I say 4 feet? I did not mean 4 feet. It's maybe about a meter by a
40.
meter.
Okay.
So it's not very big at all, but it's also ragged on the edges, so that doesn't. It's actually a bit smaller than that.
Yeah. So it's like my size by my size.
Yeah,
Great.
but
Yeah,
it's in a couple pieces. It's like,
I'm gonna wear it as a scarf.
yeah, you can certainly do that.
Just
Oh,
pull
fuck.
straight. Yeah.
It's with just the couple of layers of chitin that you have, it's actually more flexible than you would have imagined.
Polyester.
I believe our work it was done.
Heck yeah. Hey, Mouse. Spare any bedding?
Mouse
I
looks
just
at you,
start laughing
tilts
as
his
I
head.
see this guy talk to a rat. Amazing.
Yeah, the mouse does not respond.
Okay, I'll walk over to this mouse. And I'll intimidate it. I'll be like, I will throw you in that hole as well. Got any bedding?
They don't
Go ahead and make
understand
go ahead and roll for intimidation.
you. It's just gonna scream and run away. But I want to see this happen.
The entire time I am pointing towards the hole, so I'm hoping it understands. Intimidation. Fuck.
What?
10.
W- w-
Mouse is unfazed. Oh, that would be so funny.
Mouse kind of looks at you and tilts his head and just kind of chitters a little bit.
I want to look in this because earlier there were some mouse coming from places. I want to look where they came from. Mice, by the way.
Coming from. Oh, I thought they came from the centipede and ran out.
Yep.
Or
Didn't they also
walked
come
out.
from like areas at the wall somewhere?
Yes. So
Oh, they did.
on the, I bring you guys back to the map. So all of these little cliff edges have little burrows dug into them.
Mm.
Yeah, so I will explain to the rest of the people that I would like to try and add back a little bit to those cliff edges, and I'm just gonna walk into one of those holes where it's all rats come out.
Okay.
Because I'm smaller than them, I can fit.
Do you have dark vision?
No, but I have dancing.
I
Okay.
do.
I was gonna say I could mage hand a lantern in there for you.
Nah, dancing lights work.
Okay.
I have light and dark vision. Also.
Yeah. So you guys are headed into one of the mouse burrows?
Yep. Let's go.
Are you looking for one that's more over here, or like one that's more closer to the tree, or do you want to go all the way over here?
My idea was somewhere here.
Perfect.
Just around the
You can
corner.
definitely go there. And
Yeah,
once
it's
you
like-
do,
Uh-oh.
it looks like this.
Right, let's drag ourselves in
So you
there.
guys start in here. Let me guess some mice. That is not a mouse.
Guess we're all waiting outside while you go. Wait, is it big enough for us to go in?
Yes,
Or we're-
absolutely.
It should
Okay.
be because these are medium creatures.
Oh,
So
yeah,
unless
true,
you are
huge, aren't they?
large,
I'm just a little 5'10" guy.
you're gigantic.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, I'm 3'2". These mice are also like bigger than I am.
Ride them.
Ooh, can I use one as a horse and just go mice riding? I'm gonna try that later.
Sure. See how you roll on that animal handling check.
Yeah, let's do that later.
As we're going in, I'd like to cast a mage hand and then take out my hooded lantern, put some oil in it, and have it floating above me.
Yeah, and I have 3 balls of light that are like following me, the dancing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So
And
you're
there's
Yeah,
also
so-
a
5'10".
guy who casts light on their shield and is also following us. So we have enough light, definitely.
Oh, I'm just using mine as a weapon. Drop it on top of them if we need to.
Oh, fair.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm going to use mage hand, my invisible mage hand. 20 feet away and 10 feet up, with a lantern full of oil, so it has light.
Amazing.
And just in case we get into a fight, I'm going to use it. I'm just going to dispel the mage hand and drop it on top of them.
Yeah, you can't. The little dug chambers here are only about maybe 10 feet tall,
Have it.
so you
Slowly
can't quite
getting
get up
past
this high. This is a little ramp that leads up. So maybe like in here you could get a little bit higher.
Okay, like 7 feet up then. And
Yep.
20 feet away from me.
I'm just walking inside this tunnel.
Now you
Right.
hear a bit of chittering coming from the
From the left.
left and also from up this ramp. Why is this not supposed to
I'm
be?
gonna go here.
Oh,
Oh,
Wait.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Map
Oh,
layer.
the cave is open.
Why? Map layer. There we go.
Oh, everybody's in. Okay.
Yep.
I follow in.
Yes.
what is here to the right of me?
Um,
a
That-
closet.
used to be a small chamber. It stinks.
Oh,
Dish
the
hitter.
bathroom.
It has what look like some leaves and maybe some grass or hay in it. It is the floor is sunken down a little bit, and you can see little pellets of what looks like mouse droppings.
Nope, 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 nope.
So
I just found the path.
I'm gonna come here.
Yes.
I will follow Anatole, will you?
So you can see this mouse who sees you come in and just like puffs up and trying to be as threatening as possible.
Okay, I'm gonna use.
No, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it. Wait, wait, wait,
Oh,
wait, wait.
wait! I'm gonna use secret fame on it.
It's been spited.
It's a friend.
So it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
What saving throw?
Dexterity.
Dex. I know how to roll.
Oh. Sorry.
That-
I didn't.
That would be a 12. So it does fail.
Okay.
Wait, can I give bardic inspiration to Glyph for that comment?
Yes, you may.
All right.
Thank
I
you.
don't know what that does because I've never played a bard, but you now have inspiration.
Okay.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
I think at this point it's a D4 that you can add to any roll.
Yeah, it's a D4 or D6. Let's see. What does this say?
D6.
Yeah, a D6.
Yeah. So you've got a D6 you can add to any roll, basically.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Is the mouse alive?
Oh right, you Sacred Flamed it for how much damage? 3?
3.
The mouse is not. The mouse is not dead. It does, however, just run and cower in the corner.
I am going to try and push Anatole because I'm angry because they attacked the mouse.
I'm gonna look at the mice and I say, that's what I thought. And when you push me, say, what? He was trying to threaten me? And
He was just scared.
the impure shall burn.
Now I'm scared. So I'm just gonna back into the other corner.
So, what do we want it from the mice, actually?
I believe it's bedding.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's the
and
fur
this
bedding.
does, in fact, seems to be some sort of nest or a pile of. It looks like there's lots of grass, leaves, what looks to be just fluff
Okay.
from, you can assume, maybe the mice, maybe other creatures. There's some feathers. There's what looks to be like that soft inside of dead chitin.
My
Okay.
scarf.
Yep.
I will take the little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess this should do. And I'm gonna look up to the mice and say, consider yourself lucky. And gonna move on. Guys, I think I have what we need.
Oh, what? Just finishing up. Okay.
I'm gonna go and hug the mouse. I'm gonna give it a cure wounds.
You can do that. Go ahead and make an animal handling check for me at disadvantage first.
At disadvantage, I'm just gonna click because it's gonna roll 2 dice anyway. 12.
It seems terrified. It's not fighting back or anything, but you hug it, and then when you heal it, it like relaxes a little bit.
So that's one of these. Here one. Go. It is
Amazing.
definitely healed.
Yep.
I rolled max healing on that thing.
Yes, you did.
I'm like, I'm sorry for my friend. And then I also grab a little bit of mouse bed.
Awesome. I will show you what the mouse bedding looks like.
Oh,
Or
let's see.
mouse.
What are these mice? I'm very excited for this.
It will probably just be
It's a,
sheets.
it's a
It's a
pillow.
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 Are these Are these people? Okay,
The
so we
floor
just got
plan
a
to my
pillow.
house.
Well, as-
This may in fact be my room.
So, I guess we only need,
We only need spider thing.
um,
yeah, spiders.
as we're leaving for shits and giggles, I'm gonna do thaumaturgy again and make the sound of thunder crashing in the middle of this space, and then walk out.
You hear a squeal coming from this direction, and many squeals coming from upstairs. I'm sorry, from further up in the tunnel as mice come skittering out.
Why did
Mor's
you
gonna
do that?
Mor's gonna be cackling to himself as he leaves.
I am so conflicted.
By you. And run out the door.
We've got ourselves a home, man.
I already had a home. And I also walk out.
Well, the light is leaving
Looking
me.
left, looking right. Are there any bisons going to run us over?
There is a group of bison that go by.
Oh, they're about to trample the maps.
They don't trample any of the mice, because the mice are smart enough to not
Okay.
step into the part of the chasm that is worn down.
Okay, good. I was worried for that they're like get scared out of their home and then
Oh,
run over
actually,
by...
no. This mouse, which was in the room up here, was always very loud, actually does go into the road a little bit.
No!
I'm just kidding.
Cliff feels an urge to stick out his thumb as the bison are passing by.
Nothing happens.
Oh,
As you stick out your thumb, I'm just gonna let one of my dancing lights like float on top of it. So now you have a thumb that makes light.
ooh,
Like
nice.
a ball. Alright.
So spiders.
Back to the tree?
Where do we find spiders?
I believe inside the trees. The trees
Inside
out-
the trees.
Yeah, not the one we came from.
Yeah, when you were
It's
looking
the
over
top left of the map. It's like here,
In the forest. Oh.
these trees.
No,
I remember were spider-like trees. When I
yes.
looked-
So these two, along with this one right here, when you were looking out over the landscape, you saw that they were covered in some sort of web-like structure.
This guy. This guy.
Mhm.
This guy?
Yep.
Yeah, great.
Ooh. I wonder. I listen for a caterpillar.
Oh, I forgot to show you what the centipedes look like.
Yes, show us. Show us.
Oh,
I'm excited.
no.
Wow.
This is full-on Persona 5. These things are creepy as were. How did you
Yep.
make this?
You'll see at the end.
Okay. Yuck.
Okay, we were here, right? So,
Yeah,
Yes.
my idea is to just go back to the tree and then deliver our goods and then start heading out for the spiders.
well, the spider's the last thing we need, so I feel like if we just grab this and then we can make our way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Also worked.
I'm sure Guy can wait. He's seen enough of us.
Good old guy.
All right, let's try and not get run over as we go back.
Yeah. I should mention that this map is absolutely not to scale.
No, this is definitely not the skill.
Yeah.
This is not 80 feet.
But you said about one of the blocks is about 30 feet.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
in the little ones, this is
Yeah.
like the big map.
Yeah, here I actually have a map that this is based off of.
Is it London?
It is part of London.
I love it.
So
I love this,
this-
so much.
the building that you started on is the main building of my university.
I demolished your university to build a tiny house for tiny people.
Yep.
Amazing.
Right where the front lobby would be.
Amazing. I love it.
Let's go burn spiders.
Yes, let's go burn down the annoying elementary school that I lived next to last year.
Oh, amazing. What are the top 2 spider-like buildings that you don't like?
This and the Iceland.
Wait, Iceland? Wait, the shop?
Yeah.
What's wrong with Iceland?
That's a country.
There's a shop in the UK called Iceland.
Iceland. Oh,
I just don't like
okay.
them. They're good for
It's
getting
like a
cheap frozen stuff,
store.
but none of their fruits and veggies are any good.
Well, you
So
don't go to Iceland to get frozen veg.
exactly. But like that's what I actually need to be eating.
Well, no, imagine eating fruit and veg when you've got meat. So we need a knife.
Well,
Oh
I
my
live in a
god.
vegan household, so I don't go to
Oh,
Iceland for the meat.
good luck.
Well, well, that's unfortunate. I see that as a you problem, not an Iceland problem.
No, we're gonna make it an Iceland problem.
Problem.
Wait, so
Yes.
what's the one up here then?
Huh?
So you've got Iceland here. What's here?
I don't actually know what that building is. It was
Oh,
just
what,
another building. Let me
so you
look
Oh,
at
just
the
run
okay.
out
map.
of veggies for you, like
Oh, amazing.
Tesco ran out of pastries, fuming.
Oh, I love this.
Fucking Lidl up their prices because of cost of living, fuming, hate it.
So anyway, you guys are going. Are you guys have walked here to go find
Yeah.
spiders?
While walking there, I'm waving at all the cute rats. As
You
we
do
pass
that,
them
they look
by.
at you weird.
I love it.
Every single home we walk past, thaumaturgy.
No! No!
Secret flame, secret flame, secret flame.
You're just gonna burn down London. Alright. Alright. Where are we? I'm guessing somewhere here?
Yep. And so as
Oh.
you approach, you start to see this structure more closely. It's definitely a tree trunk. It's definitely been hollowed out. And there's this kind of like covering of what looks like cobwebs. Are bright orange and blue.
Uh, I am going to walk up. Let's see, how close do I have to be for this?
What did we need it from
60
spiders?
feet.
We needed glands, so we need it alive. Well, not
Oh.
alive, but intact. To harvest them.
Oh wow, I'm actually 60 feet from like parts of the tree, so I don't even have to walk. I'm going to say, come out, wherever you are, and I'm going to cast Shatter
Oh boy. So
at
as
level
you
2.
before you do that, I'm gonna finish describing the scene because there are
Okay.
actually spiders that you can see crawling on the outside of this.
And we've
Oh,
pissed them
then I wouldn't have done this
off.
because I was like, I can see any of these. Let's make them appear.
Ah,
So let's
So-
ignore this for a
okay.
while.
But yeah. So here is both what their hives look like, what the interesting patterns on the spider look like, along with what their webbing looks like.
Wait, what? I am confused. What's the top left?
It's Connect
Hmm.
I know it's Connect 4. What's the top left in D&D terms?
4. Connect 4. Well,
I
actually, Connect 3.
realize now that it does look like Connect 4, and that's hilarious.
Well, D&D version, Connect.
What's it supposed to be?
It's construction workers.
So this is what their kind of nest looks like.
Okay.
You can see
And the
lots of.
spiders are bees? Okay.
They are spiders, but they have very bee-like behavior.
Can they fly?
No,
Okay.
and at least not the normal ones. The queen can.
Okay.
They have bright orange butts and bright yellow torsos.
Do all these things look flammable?
Yes, they
He just
do
wants to
very
burn
much look
everything.
flammable.
Okay, we need them intact so we can harvest the spider glands. If you incinerate them, we can't get them.
I'm sure that if we burn them all, someone will have a gland intact.
Okay, burn a couple, draw the others out so we have more.
I'm gonna follow old guy. Old poopy guy.
Since I'm
Sounds good.
fucking terrified of spiders, can I make a stealth check to try and stay hidden the entire time?
Yes, you can.
I don't want to be seen by these fuckers.
Yeah, you're pretty
Ooh,
much invisible.
18.
Okay.
Wait, what's my
just gonna
passive
hide off on the
perception?
side.
What's my passive perception? 14. I can see you.
Oh, my
Where'd the
passive
rogue go?
perception.
Yeah, the rogue is gone.
Just hide
My
off.
my passive perception is 21.
You know where
can
the bard
still
is.
see the rogue.
Or where the rogue is.
I have very sharp, glowing eyes.
What are we
Okay.
doing, guys?
Do I see any spider or
Yeah, oh
any...
yes, you do. Let me get the spider tokens out.
No, no, we don't need those. We don't need
Again,
spiders.
it's gonna be really big. Because it's a file in a minute.
Gigantic spider. Yeah, that's the perfect size.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go. That's better.
But and they're crawling along the outside of this in this nest. It does look like a cross between a beehive and a spider's nest. There are a lot of little holes and cells in the spider webs, and some of them look to be capped with what look like egg sacs inside of them.
Would I know, because I'm proficient in nature, would I know what these egg, these glands would look like?
If they're anything like the normal large giant spiders that you find in a generic fantasy setting, then yes, you would.
Okay, great.
I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere.
Ah, there he goes again.
Yes, burn it all down.
Yeah, Begonia,
And
did you ever end up casting Shatter?
No, I would have done that if I didn't see any spiders.
Okay,
But
okay,
we
cool.
see
So we're just
spiders,
gonna
so it doesn't make sense.
ignore that roll.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. Just ignore it.
I'm gonna cast that thing.
Flaming sphere. 5-foot diameter sphere of fire. Any creature that
So-
ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere, dexterity saving throw, 2d6 on a failed save.
Does the thing start to burn down?
Yes, it does.
Oh. Okay.
Now, see, you cast that sphere there, and it catches on this bit of spider web,
Yeah.
and it just goes and starts catching pretty quickly.
Well, anyhow, I would like to ram the thing against the closest spider. Like,
Just move on with the initiative.
Oh no, I got different. Yes, if you guys could all, you guys could roll initiative
Oh.
again.
Shit.
fuck, I forgot.
Where is
Uh,
my thingy?
uh,
Here.
Assuming the spiders can't see me, can I have a surprise round?
Yeah!
No.
Fuck.
Ooh, this is the highest I've rolled the whole game. I rolled a 19. 21 total.
spoilers.
Spooders.
Wait, I'm first.
I had the 14, but I didn't click correctly, so it's now a 4.
Here, what did you get?
Oh,
You
I
got 14.
got the 14, but it didn't show, so I rolled again, and it's a 4.
The 14 shows up in the turn order.
Oh,
It's because I
Yeah,
changed it.
oh, okay.
Gotcha.
How do I like make it correct? There we go. Descending.
we
So after you cast Burning Sphere, we go into initiative order. So Begonia.
I'm guessing first the flaming sphere.
Oh,
It's
it is
touching
next
the
to a
spider.
spider. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Do I
So how
roll
much
for
damage does it do?
Oh,
You have to make a dexterity saving throw, and then it's 2d6 fire damage on the save, and otherwise half.
Spider. What save was it again?
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
It's a 14, 16 passes.
That's
Oh,
Dex. So that would be a
hello?
loop.
Hello.
Hi.
Am I
What's
still here?
what's
Mhm.
the dexterity save? I'm fairly certain they make their save.
Yeah,
because
it
we're
would be
third level
19.
characters.
It's a 14 in my
Oh
guild.
yeah, definitely.
Okay, yeah.
Unless the spiders have -2.
No. No,
Exactly, they're
spider has
spiders.
+3.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
spiders.
so
Yeah.
they take half damage.
So
Uh,
that's 4.
i-
More
in D&D,
damage.
you always roll up. Always.
Unless I decide otherwise, but yeah.
Oh yeah, well I mean you are the DM, you can decide
Yes, I
otherwise,
am
but
God. I have ultimate power.
by the rules in D&D you always round up.
Yep.
Good to know. I did not know that. I thought you would round down.
I think it's you round down when it's NPCs. I believe. If the DM's nice, they work it that way.
I don't care. DM can decide whatever they.
Yeah, I
Yep.
mean
You
And it
rolled a
might
9.
change.
DM decide.
One secret of the DM is that the creature's max hit points are never actually like solidified until I decide to kill the creature.
Yep. DMing is fun.
Yep.
Stabbed 100 times, how they're alive.
Yep. Pretty much. Well, that's why. Because if you yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Begonio, you did
I have not done anything
right.
yet.
Do a thing then.
Do a thing. So I guess because I see our pyromaniac trying to burn everything down, and also partly because I want to use this spell because I've never used it, I will go. How many squares can I move? 5, right? I can probably move somewhere here.
Oh, by the way, do other spiders catch on fire?
Not quite yet. Oh yeah. Let me demonstrate the catching of fire. One sec.
Like,
Dropping, dropping, dropping.
That was inaccurate. It's actually more like that.
Yes. So I will use shatter.
Amazing.
So this is a 60 feet. Target is a point of my choice within range. So let's see. I've moved here, so I can basically put my sphere anywhere I want. So I will put it right about, let's say, it's a 10-foot radius sphere. So it's 2 squares.
10 foot.
Let's not draw this in white because then nobody can see it. Let's draw this in purple, pink. 10 foot. Ooh, I cannot get 2 of them in 10 foot. Oh well.
you
I'll just-
can. You can, actually.
Where?
Oh, it's because you have to count 10 foot in every direction from the center.
Wait, it's a 10-foot radius. Never mind. Hang on. Let me draw 10-foot radius instead of 10-foot diameter.
Hold on here. This might work better for you if you just give coup. Oh, I don't have that control. Never mind.
There we go. It should be this big.
Amazing.
Let me move it right about here. So,
Say you can probably get 3 of them.
and it, all 3
Yeah.
Right
like
there.
this.
Yep.
All right, cool. Let me
So
actually cast
what
the
is
thing.
it?
Let's see.
On
Each
saving.
creature must make a Constitution saving throw. How do I cast?
I roll for a con save. Spell save. 11. Okay.
DC 11.
Yeah, 1 makes it, 2 don't.
So that's 20 thunder damage to the ones who don't,
And then 10 for the
Jeez.
one
and
who does
10
make
to the
it.
one who makes it. And I'm going
Um,
to guess that this is not inorganic material. But a non magical object that isn't being worn or carried, so the spider web, also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area.
Yep. So the some of the tree bark shatters a bit, just because it is so stone-like that it would shatter. And two of the spiders are just dead on impact. One of them is looking very, very hurt.
That's my turn.
Yep. Amazing. 'Tis your turn.
Pyromaniac turn.
Yep.
Oh, it's my turn again. Okay. So the spiders didn't have a turn. Okay. Um. Okay. Moving the sphere is a bonus action.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move the sphere and I'm going to bash it against the other spider here.
Yep. So that
Dex
means that
save.
both of them take damage, yeah?
Yeah.
I think it has to end its
No,
turn.
no, no. The first one it doesn't take damage.
Okay, so just the second one. Go ahead and so
Yeah.
what it's a what saving throw is it again?
14 dexterity. It has a +3, right?
Yep.
So it passes. It's half
Yep.
damage.
How much damage? 8, so that's 4 damage.
Okay, that's with one thingy, and that was my bonus action. And with my action, I'm going to cast Scorching Rays again.
Okay.
Can I do one, see if it hits, do another, see if it's dead,
Yep.
or do I have to make them all hit for
I'd
fun?
say that you can attack, do damage, attack, do damage, attack, do damage. Because
Okay.
I let people do that
Question.
with
Is
yes.
Scorching Ray concentration?
No,
Okay, great.
no. It's only
Then we
um
can keep the ball of fire.
10, I guess, doesn't hit.
Boop 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 boop. No, it does not hit.
Oh my gosh, my Scorching Rays
Then 8
suck!
also doesn't hit. There we go.
That hits.
Okay, just never mind. I'm just gonna hit the first one.
Okay. Damage. Hey, look, it's dead.
Okay.
This one is just burns up.
Okay. Um. Yeah. That was my action and bonus action one.
You can move if you want.
See. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I'm. Yeah. Next.
Next in turn is Cliff.
All right. Am I still muted? No. So are those two spiders? They're still on fire.
This spider is on fire. This spider is on fire. Everything around them is on fire. It is currently spreading.
Okay. But the flaming sphere is still active.
Yes.
My
Okay.
thing is not, I believe. I think
Your
shatter
shatter?
is just the once.
Bonk.
Yeah, duration instantaneous. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'll go.
Would you say that these spiders have fallen down? Once
Oh,
are
yeah,
dead?
yeah. When they're dead, they go. And
I love the
Oh,
sound effect.
there should be no roll for this, but yeah. So I create rain up to 10 gallons of clean water, or where is it?
Range is 30 feet.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I just create rain on top of the one dead spider so it doesn't burn up to a crisp and try
you
and put
can
out
do
some of
that.
that fire. Cool.
Put out all
So
that
that's my
fire.
move.
The spurting sphere is still active,
Right.
so it does still do that. But this spurting spider would have also fallen down, so it's extinguished.
Cool. I'll use the rest of my movement just to get next to that spider then.
Oh, one
Okay.
question.
Yes.
This spider was inside of the range.
Of
This one
shatter?
survived? Yes.
Yeah, but it's safe,
Yep.
so it took half.
Yep. It does look very, very hurt
Oh,
though.
okay.
And that should... I have bonus actions, but I don't need to use them yet. So
You
that
can
should
just
do it.
scream as a bonus action.
Oh my god!
And rogue.
Okay, I will move 30 feet to here.
Yep.
To here. And then I'd like to veer fast, which is 60 feet. Yeah, to that spider.
Amazing.
And veer fast zone. Make a range spell attack.
Okay.
13.
13 misses, unfortunately.
Fuck. Okay.
Can I give my inspiration to you for adding to your roll?
No.
I don't
No.
know.
It is a bonus action, so not currently, but you can. Oh no, you cannot transfer inspiration in between players. Sorry, unless you
Okay.
are a bard.
Okay.
Okay, seeing that I missed, I will bonus action, cut an action, and then dash. Another 30 feet to there.
Awesome.
I think. Is it here? Yeah, something
Yep.
like
It's one to the
Uh,
left.
yeah.
I kept my mouse there because I was like, you're gonna forget where you were pointing.
that. And then I will end my turn.
Amazing. It is Spooter turn. Spooter turn. Spooter turn. More spiders come out of the nest.
Oh,
Question.
Yes.
My spell technically only affects at the end of their turn, but they are in a net that on fire. Do they take damage for being in a net that on fire?
They would take damage from being in the fire that spreads.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, okay.
Cliff sees all these other spiders coming out and goes, "Oh, shouldn't have put it out yet."
So those spiders come out. The spider crawls down and goes here. And that spider crawls down and goes here.
fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me.
No. Bad spider. Bad spider.
I will fucking stab you.
And they are, in fact, both going to bite you. Which is a plus 5 to hit.
Who goes
So-
first?
This dude.
Yes.
It bites itself.
It- Because it's in that one and this guy is so low on health, this guy bites forward, somehow pulls something, and falls over and dies.
Oh my god, it's amazing. I love it.
Fucking stand on it. Fuck you.
No. It falls on top of you, obviously. It falls on top of you, dead. It's amazing.
It's on me. It's on me. Ah, ah.
Slap.
Okay, now death to the bard.
11. I believe my AC is 12, no?
It is a +5, so it is at 16.
Oh, my AC is 12, so 11 plus 5 does hit. How much damage?
1d8 plus 3.
Okay, so I can die.
I am dead.
Damage.
Please roll low. Oh wait, is
And-
that D8?
Yeah, the 8 one.
So
Yep.
it's 1 plus 3, so it's 4 damage. Great.
So
I'm
as
not
you...
dead.
And also at the end of their turn, which is the top of initiative, this fire goes... and hurts that
Oh
one a
my.
little bit.
Oh dear.
Eee.
Oh, I have to roll damage at the end of their turn.
It moved away.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity save.
Yeah, that's
But
not
there's
what
none
that
of those.
is.
Okay.
Yep, it is now Bionia's turn again.
I just got bitten by a spider.
You did.
I do not like that. Let's see, what do I have?
Luckily, these are not venomous spiders. So I am disregarding the poison damage.
That's very kind of you.
Yeah, there's no venomous spiders in England.
Actually, there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
very nice spider that lives on said little ceiling lamp called Peter that keeps all the flies out of my room.
Fuck
Yeah.
Peter. I hate Peter. There was no Peters in my room, I'll tell you that much. That I
So
know of.
as I was bit by a spider, I like look at my hand, look at the spider, look at my hand, and I like push my hands together and I slap them together and I am casting Thunder Wave.
Oh, amazing. Boom bird. Boom bird. Boom bird. Sorry.
Just put it in the back.
So this is a level. I will just use a level 1 spell slot for this.
Okay, amazing. So you get both of those guys, and that is a con save. So these guys are gonna make a con
It's
save.
a 50-foot cube originating from me.
15. Yeah.
So I don't think I get the second one. Because
No?
I should be at the center.
The cube is from a, I believe it's...
No, you don't need to
D&D.
be at the center. You can be in one
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
you're at the
edges.
corner.
Okay, great. But I mean, it's Constitution save DC 11, so I'm guessing both of them save.
Con save 11. Let me check what their con is. No, one of them fails.
Oh wow. So yeah, that's 10 thunder damage, and it's pushed. I can speak. Pushed 10 feet away from.
Yeah, so this one is just dead. But does also get flung into the fire.
Deserved. Fuck you, Peter.
This guy took damage when the fire spread. Only takes half damage. So he just gets pushed further into the fire where he will probably die by his next turn. So I'm just gonna... dead.
All right. And then I have movement.
Yes.
Is 1. Go back. That's my turn.
Amazing.
Okay,
Uh,
so I was making this bullshit because I wanted to make the 15-foot cone, but I don't know how to make it. Okay, can someone trace the what I was doing? Like,
Cone.
15-foot cone from you? Yeah.
yeah,
Like that, though. So wait. Like that.
Something like that. There you go.
Yeah, but you can also definitely rotate that to get both these guys if you wanted.
Yeah.
I'll do it that way.
Okay. So
No, that's not good.
actually no. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to stop concentrating on the sphere so it disappears. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast my channel divinity.
Amazing.
First.
I give up.
Okay. So they need to make a Constitution saving throw.
And you're getting both of those guys, right?
Yes.
They fail.
They both fail.
Yep.
Okay. So they both take 12 radiant damage.
Yeah, so they are both not quite dead yet, but they are looking quite hurt.
Okay, that was my bonus action. And for my action, I'm going to use
Channel divinity is an action.
Oh,
no.
yes, it is.
As
It's
an
an action.
action, you present your holy symbol.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So I'm going to cast my. I'm gonna use my bonus action. Oh, I thought it was a bonus action. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
I just got confused. I was like, you just did your turn, and now you're starting your turn.
Let's go action surge. Become a fighter real quick.
He's a fighter.
Are you gonna
Okay,
use
okay.
your bonus action for anything this turn?
I think not.
Cool.
No.
In that case, it is Cliff's turn.
The poopy guy.
I'm not poopy.
Oh,
I'm gonna walk up. Oh, I'm not gonna measure. I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna hit it.
Amazing.
I have a mace.
You're going to squish the spider.
Yeah,
Nice.
normal roll.
Just gonna go
Too many options.
Yeah,
Did
that hits.
Yeah.
20.
I think that maybe hits. You squish the bug. You
Got
cave
him.
its head in.
Does it
It is
keep?
dead.
Does it get stuck on the maze?
Can I use my bonus action to check for glands? Did I kill the gland?
From what you understand, the gland is near the backside of the spider, and you have caved in its head.
Okay. We're good.
You do also have many spiders here.
Is there more spider? I only see one more after this guy.
There are
There
lots
like
of dead
The
seven
dead
spiders.
ones. The dead ones, yeah. Okay.
Still intact.
I think that's
Yep.
that's all my actions, yeah.
Awesome.
Poopy guy.
Rogue, rogue, rogue.
Okay, is it just this? It's just this guy alive, right?
Yep.
Alright. No
Or
more
maybe
come out
more within
Yeah.
that we can see.
yet.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
cool,
imagine that
okay.
there are lots more. However, the fire is spreading very rapidly, and you've already heard the dying screeches of many many more spiders. So,
Okay,
Anatole is happy.
is there any exits on like this end?
there are,
Hmm.
but not as many.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be a cunt and kill them all. I would like to cast Magnified Gravity and try to cave in their exit.
Amazing.
I love it.
So 10-foot radius sphere, somewhere around here. So anything that comes out is crushed by gravity.
Yep. You not you do see kind of an entrance right here. Not all of it caves in, but you do hear just these more screaming spiders as all of those guys failed. So yeah.
Half movement and they take 5 force damage.
Oh, they
Right.
also have movement, so they're gonna burn later.
Yep. Is that your turn?
Then oh no, free action. I'll just kick the spider next to me because he's a cunt.
Amazing.
No, my turn.
Amazing. It is this lone Spooter's turn. It's going to
Give me what you got,
attack.
kid.
It's going to attack you with a +5.
Cliff puts up his dukes. 18 hits.
Oh,
that's a
18 plus
+5
5.
too.
You know, just
that
for a
really
certain
hits.
dominance, I will silvery barbs that.
You have silvery barbs at 3rd level?
Yeah, it's a
You're
level
such
1.
a... Amazing.
Silvery Barbs is a level 1 spell?
At least it was for Arcane Trickster.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Arcane Trickster should not exist.
Yes.
It's a 10 in total.
See, I didn't realize the
Spider-
caterpillar would do so much damage. Otherwise, could have done it back then.
Yeah, no, Spider is about to bite you and then gets distracted.
Alright. I'm like the fighting Irish little meme.
And
Stop screaming
right
at it.
after
Yeah, they're good prick.
the spider's turn at the top of the round, the fire spreads again.
Uh-oh.
Over here.
But,
All
over
over
there.
here.
Okay.
All over here.
Uh-oh.
And all over there. Spider dies.
yes, burn.
Cliff dice.
Not die. I'll take some damage.
Yep.
I'm like, this is roasty. Ugh.
A Trump person to fight.
Okay. It's about 5 damage.
5 damage? Okay.
Yep. So spider dead. And, the hive is up in flames, and you can assume that there are no more spiders that are going to be coming out of it alive.
I'm gonna go and go to the spider that I'm now moving my token over and grab
Yep.
its gland.
Yeah, you have to do some cutting and digging with like a knife or something, but you're able
I
to
have
get
a
it out.
dagger.
Yeah, I'll do it to these two next to me as well. Yeah, I've got daggers as well.
There you
we're
go.
out of combat? Alright, cool.
Wait, it's just
That's a web.
That's the spider web.
What is the
that's the
spider?
gland?
That's the spider web.
It's just the police line.
Oh, this is the police?
It's what
We
they
just-
put around
we-
crime scenes.
We just
No,
burned
they
down
were-
a police station?
No, they were construction workers.
All that.
Okay, then it's okay.
Actually,
I
know,
love
yeah,
this.
song is white and blue, isn't it?
You know, bright yellow vests and orange pants. All working on the hive building.
Oh wow, I didn't even realize.
Anyway, so we burned it down.
Yep.
It's gone.
uh,
Does the
Broken.
fire spread to anywhere?
No, this building is this tree stump. Don't know why I called it a building.
oh,
I
well,
wonder why.
This tree stump is very isolated.
Okay, great.
You know, such a shame. Anyway.
Remember now, this was a school.
School of losers. Alright, just picks up.
Hey, it's close enough. It could also be the dorm that I lived in last year.
Okay.
Whichever makes you more happy that we burned it down.
You know what? It's a tough choice.
You know what? Are there any rats around?
You're sure you can find one?
I'm gonna
There's-
look for one.
Lots of.
I will thaumaturgy another thunderstrike so they come running towards us.
You can
Okay.
definitely do that, and now there are lots of rats and mice.
Oh, if there's a rat or a mice that like comes running, I want to try and jump on it to try and use it as a horse.
Animal handling for me.
Absolutely. Please, please, please work. This is going to be so much fun. No way. I roll a natural 1 and a natural 20.
That's unfortunate.
So this is a crit fail.
Oh, funny, I had a fuck. That really was
You
fun.
try to
bad.
jump on the rat runs away, you fall
I'm
on
a
your
halfling.
face.
I'm a halfling.
Oh
I'm lucky.
shit,
Can't roll ones.
When I roll a 1 on an attack roll,
you
I
get
can
to roll
re-roll
again.
the die.
Which
So
means that would be
That's the 20. That's the natural 20. That's my second roll.
amazing. So, you have a brief vision of a different future in which you completely missed the rat, fell flat on your face, before adjusting your trajectory slightly, and you land on the rat, and the rat is surprised, but and so just kind of stands there.
I'm just gonna like try and run around in circles.
Yeah, you kind of, in a reverse Ratatouille move, you're able to
Yes.
grab hold of some of the fur on the. Would you like to
Oh.
ride the rat back to the tree that you
Yes,
guys
absolutely.
started at?
Absolutely.
Am I able to jog behind them and keep using thaumaturgy to direct it into the right direction?
Did you
Back to the
scare the
tree.
little living shit out of it?
Back to the tree.
No, no.
I'm making it go towards the tree.
If you're going to do that, I will have the person riding the rat make a dex saving throw, so the rat will spook and try and kick you off.
Yeah, I mean, they said they're gonna do it, so I will roll a dexterity saving throw.
If it runs the wrong way, thaumaturgy. Back on track.
Didn't I have something for dexterity saving throws? Oh no, I don't have inspiration. Never mind. Because I gave it away. Dexterity saving throw. 21.
See, you're fine.
You must have experience riding bolts because you stay on the mouse and you kind of go.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
wait,
I'm
you guys
riding.
cannot.
I'm riding it back.
Yes, you do in fact ride it back to the tree.
Amazing. I will get off my trusty rat. Like, pet it on its head. I have to, like, stand on my toes to reach it.
Yeah,
And then I'll climb up the tree.
yeah. You climb up, the rat runs away.
Obviously. You scared the old guy. Oh.
And it's gone.
I'm gonna step up to Guy and then present.
Okay.
What did I have? I had the. Oh, I'm still wearing my scarf. That's probably more a cloak for me
Yep.
than a scarf.
Dress.
Yeah, maybe it's even a dress. Hello, Guy.
Oh, wonderful! I see that you have gotten everything.
Yes. Here you go. And I take off my scarf, dress, cloak, and give it to them.
Looks over, double checks everything. Goes. So when you are ready to leave, please follow me to the center of the stump over here.
I'm gonna quickly go down, grab a brick, and go
Yep.
back up. I'm gonna take a brick with.
Amazing.
I've got like everything from everywhere just in my backpack.
Yeah, you have everything, but I want a memento of my house.
Yeah, I'm a memento of this world.
Fair.
He places each item kind of in a circle. And then he takes out some chalk, and you can kind of see places where there has already been chalk on this part of the wood that has been rubbed away. And he does a very, very intricate little spell circle around each of the items.
Just stand over right behind him.
And this chalk starts glowing as he finishes. He looks around. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to touch myself and cast Cure
Are you going
Wounds.
to what?
Inappropriate.
I'm going to boop myself on the nose and cast Cure Wounds at level 1.
Amazing.
I love that this is recorded. This is now on the internet forever.
Such a good time you healed yourself.
Joyous. God, I love universe.
Have fun with your project, whatever you're doing.
So you heal yourself for 8 damage.
Yeah, I'm just back to full now. Great.
After having such a good time.
After my exciting, almost deadly rat drive.
Yes.
Oh.
So as each of these ingredients that you've collected kind of flips into the air and starts to glow a little bit, you kind of feel yourselves lifting off the ground a little bit.
Ooh, I'm flying.
And he kind of looks around and then gives a little nod and a little wink as you guys just rocket up into the air.
Whee!
I'm falling upside down.
And there's a moment where you stop falling upwards through air and start falling upwards through this multicolored, just ever-changing mass of nothingness. And you start to see very similar visions to what you saw on your way down, but they start to make a little bit more sense, especially when seeing the true nature of the items that you've recovered. You see what at first looked like a jungle of weird stone trees. You see 4 massive buildings of brick. Things that before must have only been large lumbering insects, you see as almost automatons of metal, carrying people to and from. You see a table of giants, but taller than giants, holding those strange geometrical shapes with colors and sharp angles. And you see facsimiles of yourself on the table that these giants are standing around. And at the head of the table, you see a very familiar figure. The old man. It's Guy. And he kind of looks at you guys, gives another wink, and goes,
Good old guy.
"Hope you had fun." Is, of course, why I'm here. And then everything fades, and you're falling upward again, and you just kind of bloop back on the deck of the ship. And as you look around, you see people in the exact same place on deck that they were when you left. It's like no time has passed.
Oh my god, that was so much fun!
Yeah.
I grab my antenna and start inspecting myself. Yeah.
Yeah, everything you gathered is still there. You still have some of the scars that you got.
Can I try to make a miniature house of my single brick?
I
With
can
my
try.
dagger?
Yeah,
know
carve
this
it.
is a one shot, but it's a meme, so I have to do it. Did we level up?
You can
Alright.
level up. But yeah.
It doesn't matter to level up. It's a
Oh
one
my
shot.
god, level 4 ability score improvements, boys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's level up.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed playing.
Yes,
I did.
this was
It
an
was great.
absolute blast.
Thank you so much for participating, because I need people. Um,
We played for like 1 hour more than what I expected, but
yeah, I mean, D&D you always do.
yeah.
Honestly,
yeah.
I expected this to go for even another hour. For me, this is a quick session.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
definitely.
would I would have to be gone in like now.
Yeah,
in,
well, we ended at the perfect time.
yeah, in
But yeah,
3
this'll.
minutes it's my maximum. So.
Yeah. So yeah, this will end up this recording and some highlights will end up on my website as well as my YouTube. And I'm hoping at some point that I'll be able to publish this.
You can
As
call
of
it old man's first isekai.
yes. The intention is that it can be slotted into anywhere in someone's 5e adventure.
Good old guy.
Sweet.
Yeah, exactly. Good old guy.
Good old
Yep.
guy.
His name is, I didn't have a name for him. His name is officially Guy now.
Guy.
I actually really like that because it makes it more fun in a way.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Guy.
Oh, if if his name is Guy, the next time you run this, it'll be called, instead of Urbos, it'll be called Flavor Town.
I mean,
Guy
no, but
Fieri.
Yes.
I like the fact that the players have to decide the name.
Yeah, I might keep that.
Yeah, that is good. That is
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording now because we're all done.
All right.
Thank you again for playing. Oh wait, no,
Oh.
we're not done. I forgot to show you
Just a guy.
one more bit. I was about to click the stop recording button. There's one more page to show you guys.
Oh, I close up the thing. Sorry.
I can
That
take a
is okay.
screenshot and put it in Discord.
Okay. Well,
This is just a couple of the images that you saw,
It's
And-
a Deutsche Bahn.
and then exactly what
Oh wait, okay.
the actual images that they were made from are.
So how did you make this creepy train?
So I used an AI. I forget the name of the AI that I used.
Okay, fair enough. Sure.
But what I did is I masked out different portions of the image and then used AI to alter that part of the image.
Oh yeah, sure. Sure.
I don't know, but the train looks so disgusting.
It
Yes.
does. Actually, with that in particular, making the train, there were many iterations where the AI just wouldn't let me see it because it's like this is so disgusting that it violates community guidelines. I cannot show this to you.
Oh, that's so amazing.
What is absolutely an outcome that I am okay with for this project.
It has a point.
But yeah.
Well, anyways, I have to go now.
Yes.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
if
Thank you guys so much for playing.
will play any other time, would be happy to play with you.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I have you guys' Discord now, so if there's another opportunity for me to run something online, I'll definitely shoot you guys a message.
Okay.
Great.
But yeah, I'm gonna stop the recording now that you've seen that. So bye everyone watching, all three of you.
Bye.
Bye.